Where's the Unexpectables theme? Just where everyone look. Wait, hold on. Everyone stop. I gotta look around. Where is it? I put it somewhere. Is it on this? Is it on this? You calm down, sir. Sir, I need you to calm down real fast for a hot minute. Damn it! It's not on this computer.
Don't steal my thing, you piece of shit.
It's not. What? Am I stealing your bit?
Quickly.
For a hot second.
Hot sec? You don't own hot seconds.
I say it more than you though.
I've stolen. We have stolen each other's bits. It's like an exclusive open trade right now. We have free trade between our memes, sir.
Taka. This means you have to sing it.
What? I have to sing
acapella. You gotta do it.
I gotta. Oh, like. Alright, fine. Ba-na ba-na ba. Da-da-na-na. Da-da-na-na. Da-da-na-na-na-na. Ba-da-ba-da-na-na. Ba-da-ba-da-na-na. Da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-da-na-na-na. There we go. Welcome to the Unexpectables, everybody.
Yeah.
My name is Cicada 101, and I have good news, everybody. If you subscribe to my channel, you can get the official Tubbs emote.
No.
Check it out. Often requested, and finally delivered. Motherfucker, it's time to bird up in ways you never expected.
Nutcase, I will never forgive you.
Maximum. This bird up.
I will never forget this nutcase. I will never forget this.
So we found Tubbs. Tubbs is. Tubbs can never die. Only the pigeons that play him.
She drew that, and I was like, I am not paying you for this.
I did. Oh boy, did I too. Oz, thank you for the 500 bits. Wow, the bits are flying real fast here. Whoa, Thunder King, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Damn, sons, y'all throwing bits and tubs at us.
Oh my god.
Just a chorus of.
Oh. Now let's get 100,000 all syncing up and singing the Star Wars theme.
Oh, dude, if you could just get me a waveform out of you going, I will make a shit post of all of the tubs going by in unison.
Oh, I'll send you that audio when I get home. You think I won't? I'll fucking...
No, I don't expect you not to.
No, at this point it's important to say. But anyways, guys, here I'm down in Dallas, Texas right now. For those who didn't know, last night I was on The Natural Wonders over on Team 4-Star.
Yeah, some dude just like meandered his way onto the set. I don't know what the fuck was happening.
No, it's
stopping. You guys don't have security, so.
Oh, Odyssey Onyx, 10,000 bits. Gamaliel, 500 bits. Odyssey Onyx, this will. Oh my god, sorry, that startled me for a sec there. This will be the last time I can watch the stream live, as I will be deploying soon. So here's some final gift for me to keep on bringing the laughs from Honesty Onyx. Honesty Onyx, thank you so much for your service, and I hope it goes well. Thank you so much for your amazing support, dude. Like that is, thank you.
Best of luck on your deployment.
Yeah, best of luck in your deployment. It's been great having you here. Valus, thank you for the 1,500 bits. Oh, Ace Rama. Ace Rama, 1,000 bits and change. Payday, bitches. Enjoy the bits. And looking forward to what Monty has in store for us. Oh boy, so am I. Godspeed, Honesty Onyx. Everyone, Newt's out for Honesty Onyx, guys. Send him your well wishes. Please ask Ito if he got your package. We see Music Ichia. We got your package, and I think me and my sister want to take a photo with them together before we post it. Quit the Kid, thank you for the 1,000 bits. I'm missing the subs, guys. Sorry, just trying to get through this here. I've been having a rough week. Been looking forward to this. Rolly Rob, thank you for the 500 bits. Oh my lord, this is so. You guys are being so kind right now. Oh my god, this. Oh, look at all the newts. Oh, people are now using tubs to go no. You'll always just think, Nadine, every time, what was your biggest mistake as a DM? Just remember, me and Tab for 1,000 bits. You have your worst.
I remember when I've talked with my D&D friends recently, and they asked me how everything was going, and I told them about tubs, and they didn't laugh until I pulled out the Wikipedia article on tubs. That's when the laughter happened.
You don't understand. There are multiple seasons of canon with tubs. He's got a.
God.
What is the prequel quest to Tubbs being canon?
Schmoogan with 1,000 bits. I come into a chat full of tubs, and I feel scared and confused and a little delighted. Goldberg. But anyways, guys, I'm down in Dallas, Texas. I've been having a blast and a half hanging out with Lanny. Saw Goomba today. Gave him the acid dagger of stab, which was given to me by a wonderful fan.
It's on the wall right now.
Yeah, damn right it is, dude. And aside from that, I saw Zito. Played some D&D with him yesterday. He's not bad. He wasn't bad. He wasn't bad at it. Katie Cat, thank you for the 500 bits. Single stat. Thank you for 100 bits. First stream. Great to have you here.
Dude, how did it feel to roll real dice?
Honestly, frustrated because the Roll20 does all the math for me. And I didn't realize, you ever feel like, I'm like, I have to do math? I never felt like more of a piece of shit than on that stream live. I'm like, I'm so lazy. I'm so bothered by having to do this math. It's just automatically done by AI for me.
All your math for you, though.
I know he did. Because he was like, oh, poor Taka's not used to this. See, if I because I don't know my stats from by heart, because it's like my first time playing the character, I was like, oh fuck, I gotta know this shit like lightning fast.
Dude, I had to make that sheet twice. My computer crashed both times making your character.
Oh,
That's good.
It was the worst. I'm just like, oh fuck, what was the stats again? Screw it, I'll roll it again. And you got the better end of the stick on that last roll.
The official
though.
Unexpectables Discord is full of tubs. Excellent. But no, playing AJ was a blast. It was fun playing the High Elf AJ after 15 years and apparently teleporting over 10,700 times. You meet a man who's kind of at the end of his rope a little bit. You meet a man who's just 15 years of stress.
Ooh, I will say in regard to the tubs emote, I will say that we actually did get a bunch of new emotes for the official Unexpectables Discord.
Ooh.
So if you like those, we have Sleepy Solly, we have Stressed Brooke, we have Go On Isla, and we have Lies Who's Shrugging. So and then we have Tubs. We have Tubs.
And and
Just
Oh,
that
man.
defeated tone.
I saw her close her eyes a little bit and shake her head. Like I visualized it in my head perfectly.
Yeah,
I could hear
didn't
it.
shake
Bro-
my head. I didn't close my eyes. though.
Whoa, why are people's badges gone here? On the probate doesn't have his usual badge beside him. What?
They reset every month.
No,
Every
that's
month now.
no, that's
Yes,
bullshit.
yes, they do.
Dude,
No.
that gives people a chance to be the new bit boss, though. That's the fun of it.
But probate, thank you so much for the bits you just dropped. Thank you, dude, for the 900 for the 1,000 bits, probate. Probate says, so did Zito make everything about the character, or did Taka provide the personality and story, and Zito took it from there?
We both worked on it together.
I had an idea for the character, and Zito helped me iron out the lore, like how it works in the world, essentially. I had the idea of the teleporting mage every 12 hours, and he's got to do a scavenger hunt. That's what I came up with, and Zito helped. We worked on the backstory a little bit to make how did this happen? We he insulted an Azimer
Make
because
it fit in the world a bit.
yeah. Bloomer Bagel 1,500 bits. Have some bits for all the laughs. Don't forget the best burb, our Lord and Savior. But I mean, like the name beside, like the rank beside the name though, like for the bits given. I thought probates have kind of reset a little bit, so yeah. Why do I still have my badge though? I might as well. That's bizarre. I think. Oh my God, big Twitch is pushing against probate. Probate, you're now a rebel. Quick, probate, create a freedom fighting team. Okay, a terrorists. Okay, but guys, anyways, we'll do some quick introductions and we'll get right into this game here because I'm chatting up a storm here because I'm in a good mood because I've been eating a lot of sugar while I've been here. So, what we...
I noticed.
Yeah, a little bit.
Welcome to the
We
culture
should-
fad.
I'd hate to be a butt, but if we can make the introductions really quick. Because
All right, quick. So, go to Goomba, where can I find your stuff?
You can find me at Gaijin Goomba literally anywhere except on Twitch. Remove the H. Taka.
Yeah, okay. And, Zito!
Twitch.tv/Zito.
Okay, also your name is Zito. Senile Snake.
Twitter, Senile Snake. Twitch, Senile Snake with a 3 instead of an E at the end. For now.
Monty. Well, thank no single for
at
1,000 bits.
MontyGlue on Twitter and twitch.tv/MontyGlue. All right.
And me!
Yes.
What's up? Okay,
We're,
anyways,
shit, we're already here. I can't take
Yeah.
it.
You can find me at Taka. Oh fuck.
apparently everyone's roboting a little bit, so I'm gonna pop out and pop back in real fast.
All right, how we sound now, Big Daddy?
Oh,
It's a little robot-y on my end anyway. It might just be
no.
Canada.
Oh no.
Canada doesn't like Discord.
No.
Did you call Monty, or should someone else
I
call?
started the call, so maybe someone else. should
Zito,
start
can you
calling.
please call? Thanks, Zito.
Zito.
See, jokes on them. Now I get to be alone with you, Chad. Hey guys, it's me, Doc Otto 101. I want to thank you all for coming here. It's a blast doing this podcast, recording with all my friends, and having you all be here. Thank you for all the bits and subs that you've thrown my way, guys. And for us, it matters a lot. Dark Fulton, thank you for the 500. SF Cody, thank you so much. And Volvagnos as well. I almost catched you. So I can jump into this chat real fast here, or I can stay here and be sexy with you guys. Hey, what's going on? It's me, Fred Space. Me, Fred Space. Okay, I'll get back into this call now. There we go. I'm here now. Let's go for it, guys.
Yeah, everyone was blaming me in the chat. I'm just like, motherfucker, he has to pick up the phone.
Somebody called somebody. Okay, let's do it.
Alrighty, you ready to go?
Yeah.
Alrighty. When last we left our heroes, Borky the Orc Barbarian, Task the Kobold Ranger, Greckles the Kinku Rogue, and Panic the Tiefling Bard, the party delved into the dank and decrepit sewers of Alavast to hear about a proposed mission from Mel, the Kobold Necromancer. After squishing a gelatinous cube, overthrowing an Utyug, and smashing some slimes, the party was faced with a puzzle blocking Mel's door. With some smart thinking and a slide down to her humble home, the party heard Mel's proposition. She asked the party to steal a bead of Hoketh from a graveyard in the outskirts of town. Not feeling too keen on the task, the party thanked Mel and declined the offer. On their way out of the sewers, Tiengo, the Red Death, rounded the corner. Taking Task, Panic, and Borky hostage, Tiengo forced Greckles to retrieve and trade his hat of disguise for a sack on Tiengo's shoulders. After trading and opening the sack, the party discovered Cynthia, bound and gagged with her hair cut, Meryl's friend. Quickly, the party rushed her to the surface and handed her over to the capable hands of the city guard. Now returning home, the Unexpectables move forward. What new frontiers and friends will they encounter? So, as you guys made your way home with the guard, you overheard a bit more from Cynthia. You overhear that she was basically taken to a large sort of cistern in the sewer, and she heard the sounds of screams and fighting, and eventually was, she assumed, was carried out. Not very nicely, she makes sort of clear. They end up taking her home. The guard thanks you. They also make a mark of it on your guys' criminal record as a service to the city, which is good for your favor.
Mm-hmm.
And they ask you to be careful coming home. You guys have a few days of rest. You guys accept the mission, your quest that you were looking at to go into the unexplored lands for some conjurers. And you need a ticket to get into the Middle District to get in there, and it takes a couple of days to get to you. And in that time, you guys go out shopping. You manage to pick up some supplies. For each of you, I sent you a bit of an event that happens. Borky, for you, you kind of stayed home a little bit. You didn't really need very much.
Need a self-love day.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But you did go up and get the potions from Willow. And Meryl, since the incident with Cynthia being her best friend, Meryl is you can tell that she's a bit bummed. Like she's just kind of, something bad happened and she's trying to just kind of work past it. Surprisingly, Willow is exceptionally upset. You find that she is very depressed in a way. So when you go get the potions, she seems very forlorn, but she gives you the potions and she kind of tries to cheer herself up, and but eventually she kind of just seems a bit sad. The rest of you guys ordered a messenger's roost, correct? You guys?
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
I would like you guys to decide, which is terrible to start this off with, whether you want. I know. I would like you guys to decide what type of messenger that you want, because your actual messenger's roost comes with 3 different types of messengers that you can choose. You can either have pseudo dragons, constructs, or pigeons.
Ooh.
Pseudo dragon.
I would like to call this to a vote. All in favor of pigeons, raise your hand.
Borky raises his hand.
You guys suck.
Borky walks out of the room.
All in favor of pseudo dragons.
Okay, you guys get pseudo dragons. They are now your messenger. There is a person who is supposed to come by and kind of clean it up every once in a while, sort of a weekly thing. But you guys do get, essentially it's attached to sort of the outside. There's a little kind of chicken coop that goes up a little rickety staircase, and there's cages, and you hear kind of barks and scratches out of there, but you don't really go in there. You don't really need to yet. So that was 500. I just want to make sure you guys were still at
Ah, good. Like, yeah, I want to
Can
put that down.
can I requisition little collars for the pseudo dragons that look like lollipops?
That would be amazing.
They'd be sweet dragons.
Branding.
That would be amazing.
Dude, do
Branding. Yes, we do that.
You do that? All right. I will say that will cost you more. In
How much
AC,
more?
An additional 100 AC.
We're at 200 AC with that.
I'm
All
okay
right,
with
more.
that.
We'll get more.
Right. We will cross that out there, and then that takes you down to... Actually, it takes you down to 500 AC, because you have an extra 100.
Hey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know,
so
we have
there you
this big candy theme, but we actually don't have any candy to sell.
Yet.
go.
I know a lot of girls are pretty sweet on panic.
As long as the name's ironic, it works, because that's how usually these things go.
And as you actually have
Yay.
bought your messenger's roost, a couple of pseudo dragons show up with letters attached to them. So if you go under found documents, there should be 2 letters there for you guys that has come in.
Let's see. Found documents.
1 second. I think I might need to adjust some people's audio just a little bit here on this. I'm just gonna turn up some people real fast here.
Solly's letter and Scarlet's letter to panic.
Yeah.
Yep, those are the 2 letters there. So
Oh.
whoever would like to read whichever letter.
Oh, I
is
would love to
completely
get my talons on Sully's letter.
fine. Okay. If you click it, I will actually show it to players right there for you. So you rip open it. It's very simple lettering. It looks like dwarven parchment, actually. Different than the one you originally sent. There's also a parcel. There's like a pseudo dragon currently like sitting on top of a very flat parcel, and it just flies up into like one of the little sort of holding areas and kind of nestles in and begins to sleep. So
Poor boy. Do I need to go and read it out loud then?
yeah, it's for everybody. So
Dear Unexpectables, hello, it's me, Sully. Haminar said he ran into you all and you were able to spend some time together. Haminar's really nice. Right now he's making some stained glass. While I work on this letter so Brooke won't find out I'm writing to you. Uh-oh.
Ugh.
He's still really cross, but he's starting to ease up. At least I think he is. There's a lot of pressure on him. A lot of people in the Avon clergy don't like him because he's an orc, and many more people don't like him because of, well, his racial inclusion program.
Mm-hmm.
We've heard that there are some concerns coming from the coast of Periton. I overheard Brorik speaking with a merchant. Apparently there are some Periton ships now scouting around the northern coastlines. A lot of people in the council are concerned, but Brorik assures me that everything will be okay. That I'm here to stay. I'll probably be headed over to handed into the care of the Alvas Ulinary clergy, so Brorik can focus on on work again. It's actually quite funny that they call me Cousin Sully. I suppose it's because
Ilune.
it's Ilene.
Ilene, okay. Ilene and Orin are sibling gods. I hope you're doing well. I hope this letter reached you. I'm starting to feel a bit better. It's nice to have a bed. Maybe something nice. Oh, made you something nice. Sorry, I have dyslexia.
It's fine.
Made you something nice. I hope it didn't break. It's not very good, but I'm getting better. Sully.
So there is a parcel there. It's tied in rope and is kind of covered with brown paper.
Let's unpack that package.
Okay, you just rip off the paper, and it is a square panel of stained glass. And on it, it's beautiful. It's completely shiny. The sunlight streaking in through the window of your guys' new messenger roost actually goes through it. It's 2 feathers. It's a blue feather and it's a yellow feather. And it's framed in different colors. And there's some spots where it's like a little bit off. It's obviously she's kind of new to it, but it's got like a chain around it that you can kind of hang it up on the wall or on top of a window.
Greckles has this big stupid smile, and you hear this little hee hee coming out of him.
She gave you blue.
She did give me blue.
Oh, sorry, wrong thing.
You dropped your sickle.
Yeah, I dropped it super bad.
You're like going to pet one of the pseudo dragons. It falls off your belt and just clang, 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 and they all scatter from you.
Oh, god damn it! Roll 20, please.
Is there a good place with some decent sun that we could put this up in?
Actually, you could actually probably put it up in the window in the front of the, not outside, but on the inside of the
Inside.
actual tavern
Yeah.
itself, if you'd like.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, you hang it there. It's very adjustable. It's well made, and it's does bring in some nice light. And even Helga's kind of like, that is very nice. I like that.
I do too.
There's the other letter as well. I think that one might be leaning more towards panic.
Yep. Panic grabs the letter, cuts it open.
It's very well written. It's extremely well written.
Hi, Panic. It's Scarlet. Scarlet from the pirate ship. I thought you were my dad. I moved into Livrosia's School of Talented Children. I love it here. I get to sleep in a big bunk with a bunch of other kids. I get to play a bunch of instruments here, but we're not allowed to play the cymbals. Right now, I'm learning the flute. I can play Hot Cross Buns and Chip the Dire Squirrel. It's one of my favorites. I'm also a part of the choir. I got in trouble yesterday for sneaking into the kitchen. It was easier to steal on the Talon. Priestesses, paladins, and clerics here are good at catching me. I'm also not allowed to pick locks. I broke into the instrument storage room and touched the cymbals. Paladin Aline was so mad at me. I had to write why it's bad to pick locks and touch cymbals and apologize to Miss Rose. Miss Lorelei visits me lots. I think she likes me lots. I asked if I could play music where she sings, and she laughed all funnily and told me maybe when I'm older. Miss you lots. I want to learn how to play a tuba. Sincerely, Scarlet. Written by Cleric Rose for Scarlet.
Oh.
I'd be proud of my daughter if I were you.
What?
Well,
I
she's
forgot. Is she actually your daughter or not?
I'm fairly certain she isn't.
Okay. All right.
But I am proud of her nonetheless.
Nice.
Need to get the guitar in that girl's hands.
I mean, what's wrong with a tuba? You could put it on your hat, and it's like a helmet for battle.
I don't think that would work too well.
Borky, how would you see out of it?
You'd be running around
Well, if
the
the enemy's-
battlefield just going.
Or if your enemy's big enough, you just put it on and you run right at the enemy.
You could put it on the enemy and then blow into it, and then he'd be deaf.
It's not bad. It's not bad at all.
Give him
As
the
you guys are
boots.
having this conversation, a very fat red pseudo dragon flies in and drops a letter in front of you.
It's just not the same. It's just not the same.
It drops a letter to you, and that is your guys' approval to enter the Middle Arcana District.
All right,
it.
I'll take that.
Fantastic.
I like him. We'll call him Chunk.
You gave him a noise. Now we're gonna get attached to him.
It's great when this one dies too.
Schmoogan's already halfway done the art right now.
Oh,
Are we all just going to get attached to separate fat animals?
Apparently.
Apparently so.
You guys head out to the Middle Arcana District, I imagine. Not really much else for you guys. You guys do get 5 rations from Mr. Borpington. He guys packs
sweet.
you some nice dried meats, some dried fruits, things like that. He also fills up your water skins. You all have water skins, and those of you who didn't, you now have water skins. So you have all that ready to go. You got your lunch, you got your fruit snacks, you got your Capri Suns, so you're good to go. And as you guys do make your way out, Vel actually stops you, your guard. Louis Strog is on the other side, just kind of standing there as he does. But Vel actually just kind of like sees you guys and kind of stops you and is like, hey.
What's up?
Hi.
Hello.
What's up, Val?
What's going on?
Much. Okay. If you want to dock my pay, it's fine.
What did you break?
I just she points at you, kind of like you asshole. No, look, if it's all the same to you, I mean, with what happened with Meryl's friend and all, we talked, her and I. I think just to ease our conscience, could I walk her to and from school until things are kind of better?
Yeah.
We have a problem with that.
Why would
Yeah,
we dock
absolutely.
Your papers?
Oh, I'm leaving my post to do that, so I
Ow.
need
No,
to leave
we've got-
before.
Louis Strog can.
Yeah, he's more powerful than we thought he was.
He can,
Thank you.
yeah, I'm sure he can hold
Oh,
things down
Jesus,
while
he
you
was
walk
there.
Meryl to and from.
I thought.
He's always there.
Oh, yeah, you're very powerful. You can just like when you hear bad music, you're like, it doesn't affect me none.
So no, we will not be docking your pay, and you are more than welcome to escort her to wherever she wishes.
Okay, perfect. So we have a Goliath escort service going on. The tall guy, the regular size Goliath.
Doros?
Yeah, Daryl or whatever. Yeah, he's said he's gonna
Regular sized Doros.
Regular old Daryl.
regular old Daryl. He said he's gonna walk Willow around if she needs to go anywhere
Cool.
for the time being. So
That's fine. That's fine.
Sounds like a good
Okay,
plan.
yeah. Daryl's a good kid, so she's a little bummed out, but
Weird.
yeah.
Yeah, she's not the only one.
It's what it is. I mean, we'll see. I have good faith in the guard. I think they'll handle this, and it's just another problem. It happens. New city, and not a lot of things are watched as
Task
closely as.
holds his
Yeah,
hand
but
up.
they seem to be targeting her because she had the white curse.
The white blessing.
What?
Her skin's really, really pale.
Yeah.
Task holds his hand up. If it's all the same, if she feels far too afraid to actually leave the building at any given time, she's welcome to use my room for resting here if she doesn't feel like leaving.
Yeah, but she has a family, so they might get worried if she doesn't.
Right,
show up.
but if she does wish to stay here for any particular reason, my room is open to her.
Okay, I'll let her know.
Just let him know that she's having a sleepover with the other friends.
Gotcha. I can do that. I'm great at talking to humans. Real good at it. She leans up against the wall. They are not
Hello,
afraid
fellow
of-
human.
Human
Not
is my
afraid of me
favorite
at
alien
all.
hero.
She leans up against the wall, and Lustrog turns and just gives you guys a very slow nod as you guys set out. The city streets are quite busy, as they tend to always be. You guys make your way through the crafting district. As you kind of walk out, you see Big Guy and Ben working the smithing shop. And eventually you guys make your way to the edge of the middle Arcana district. You present your tickets, and they're very, very nice. They're almost like a silver ribbon texture almost. And there's like small semi-precious gems encrusted into them, almost like a strangely ornate bookmark.
Jeez.
Yeah, really
Fancy
fancy.
boys.
Mm-hmm. And so you guys make it through the gateway, eventually making your way through the Middle Arcana district. It has been a while since you've been here. Notably, no Steve. Steve is gone. And basically all of the statues are gone, except for Bork's, which is still in place. And it looks like that instead of, remaking the statues with it being kind of a bad taste in the mouth, instead they've planted what looks like hedges, and they've basically cut them into the shape of the statues that used to be there, all except for Mike Crank's. That one isn't there. It looks like there's a swan in its place. So, yeah. So it's basically, other than that, basically the same. You do see as you walk past Artemis's university, it being closed down, there's some ribbons kind of tied away. You still see that they haven't fixed the front step where he died. There's still a crack in the ground, but beyond that, everyone's kind of walking about, and you currently see like two mages practicing with illusions. Two are currently talking about which familiar would be the best familiar. One's arguing that the owl is vastly superior, while the other is arguing that the winged monkey is just supreme. It's dumb, and they're getting really, really aggressive about it for whatever reason. And as you walk and you kind of follow the directions on your guys' tickets, eventually you're led up to this very tall, sort of almost like Willow's Tower, but like 5 times the size, at least in diameter. It's actually wider. It looks like kind of a really thick tower. There's some ivy kind of crawling up the side. The front door is a double door. It looks like it's made out of some sort of white birch wood. There's 2 guards framing the doors, kind of just stationary guards, a bit like Marcus Sweet, just kind of shooting the shit and just kind of kicking at the dirt.
Rip.
And rip in peace, Marcus.
Never forget it.
And you guys just head on in.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless you need to get stopped.
No, guards just kind of see you. They give you kind of a nod. One's a human, the other one appears to be some sort of elf. They're like, evening.
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 Hello.
Good
And
morning.
the one guy turns and goes, "Oh damn! One of them knew it was morning. I told you, man. I told you they'd know it was morning." And you guys make your way in. As you guys enter, you walk in and you see kind of the first room. It's kind of a rounded library. There's a few mages kind of just skimming through books. One currently looks like a student, once again sweating, his like hands pressed to his forehead and panic. You recognize this is the same student who was in the library when you went with Ozzy, who's just studying so hard. And you see floating up in various places these refined magical crystals giving off almost perfect daylight inside. And you do see there's kind of a front desk, and there is a sort of dignified looking halfling gentleman wearing a small set of glasses.
How
kind of
dignified?
simple rows. His chin's up a little bit. He notices you guys. Comes like, "Oh, hello there."
Hello. I believe
Welcome
we're
to
here.
the-
We're here for the job.
Yes. Welcome to the Conjurer's Corner. You are sent by, and he begins to skim through the books. He goes, are you the one fetching the, no, that's not you.
We're going to the unexplored territory.
Yeah.
Right, that would be the one for the, yes, the orb. Excellent. Yeah, Merrick's Galaxrim. He's currently meeting with someone, but I think they're going to take the same mission as you. Just go up the flight of stairs. First on your left. Do not touch anything, though, please. We are currently renovating. Part of our beautiful building was destroyed by a large creature, to say the least. As you are.
Yep.
Indeed.
Thank you.
What was his name? What was his name again, everybody?
Mariax Galaxer.
Mariax Galaxer. Oh my lord.
Yeah, right.
Dragonborn
Fucking
names.
Dragonborn names.
All right. Well, could you?
I know, right? Shifty eyes.
The only thing worse is Tabaxi names, which is why they have stupid names.
Mary,
I know, right?
it's
Mr. Tibbles? Who the fuck names their tabaxi Mr. Tibbles or pistachios?
Mariax. What was the last name?
Galaxer. I'm just gonna
Galaxer.
copy and paste it because there's no way I'm writing this down.
Something
have
large
it
destroyed
right
it.
Wait a minute. If something large has destroyed this place, was it Tubbs? Did you destroy this place, Tubbs?
My God, that last name. GHAALLIX.
Think of it this way: Galaxy, but instead of E,
I-
it's Galaxim.
RN. Galaxern.
Yep. The rest of you, as Borky ponders the nature of Tubbs, the rest of you remember when still have these monsters attacked the city, that there was basically like a kaiju-style fight going on between a golem and one of still Havity's spawns. So you do distinctly remember that maybe there was some collateral damage.
Did the construct giant golem did it use a boat to smack it in the face?
No, but it did punch it in the face.
Not bad.
And it was pretty cool. Yeah. You guys go up the stairs, and you do see that there's some kind of patchwork in the wall, and you see like a couple dwarves and a few mages currently kind of being like, "Oh, no, I believe the original construction was like this." I'm like, "Are you wee daft bastard? It was like this. This is dwarven construction." They're kind of bickering and arguing about how to put the tower back together. And then you do see a set of giant double doors, and you see engraved in a placard inset into the door, Merrick's Galaxern, currently.
Oh boy, should we just give it a knock?
I mean, okay, fine.
Borky just
Borky.
Borky no Borky knocks on the door. Boom boom boom.
And you see Isla's head poke out.
Isla?
Oh,
Lady Isla, yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, hi.
oh, hi, Miss
Good
Isla.
evening.
Good evening, Madam Milo.
Merrick's, it's, I think, some more. Let them in. And the door opens. And as the door opens, you see who you assume is Merrick's Galaxern. He is a very kind of refined looking, I believe he is a silver dragonborn. Yeah, he's
Okay.
a silver dragonborn. He's a silver dragonborn, very refined face. He's got a set of glasses on his snout, wearing very, very lovely kind of deep maroon and blue robes. And standing next to him is could only be described as a giant turtle man. And I would like to introduce our guest star, Mr. Nicklandis, better known as Lanny Pator.
Yay! Oh, hello. We have some new people here.
Oh my God.
Oh.
I'm gonna show what our new friend looks like actually to you guys. if it'll work. Oh, I gotta make
Yep.
it public.
Oh,
One second.
here we go.
Oh yeah, everybody.
Oh boy.
Oh, and the
my
chat
God.
blows up, and the
There we
chat.
go, turtling.
There we
Chat
go.
goes nuts.
There you go.
Oh, that is a turtleman.
Wait, what's that beside him?
His arm.
What?
Oh.
Whoa, what? They're taking a
Oh,
look.
shoot, did it? Uh-oh. Miss Isla, it got loose again. I'm sorry.
You should probably reattach it. It would
Armsby,
probably
come back.
The arm just crawls back up and reattaches to your side.
Whoa.
I strap a little belt that's on my shoulder.
There we go.
Yes,
Hello.
we-
Oh, magic. Yes. Great.
So
Hello.
fucking
Hello,
brutal.
my name is Digsby. It's short for Digsbit. My mates call me Diggs.
Okay, how do you spell
I
dig? D-I-
dig
Is it
Yeah, spelling right
D-I-G-G-S?
now.
It's Digsby.
G-I-G-S-B-Y. Digsby, so it's Diggs.
Diggs, yeah. Digsby or
Digsby,
Diggs.
but-
Or Digsbert.
So
I
he's a...
can dig it.
I want everybody
Panic
to
laughs to
roll knowledge history for this.
Can do. Here I go. That's a big 7.
Yeah,
Makes
congrats,
sense.
Grex.
That's
Congrats,
a 2.
porks.
Nat 1 for Zito.
Okay.
I got
20.
20. Modified 20.
I'll go to
Random
1.
one. Task, you would have no idea anyway. You would have absolutely no idea. You think that he's a fat dragonborn? Just a really weird fat
Really fa- that's a
dragonborn.
really fat lizardman.
Yeah.
Wow.
What
I'm
the
trying to
heck?
keep it off.
Panic, as you kind of look, you're like, oh, right. You've heard of these. These are called turtles. They're exceptionally rare to find. They're from very far south, from like very independent island nations. Seeing one this far is actually a treat. You've never even seen one from Tricadia. You've never seen one anywhere. This is your first time seeing them, but you have heard of them. You've actually played a few of their songs. They're a very, very unique culture. And Lady Isla just kind of turns and goes, all right, Digsby, I'm going to leave you here for now.
All right, thanks, ma'am.
Yeah, no problem. And Digsby, make sure to watch your arm. We don't need a playground incident.
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Oh.
No
Armsby,
scaring
you
the
better behave
children.
yourself.
When you're done, return to the Hoketh Temple.
Of course, ma'am.
And she turns around and she slowly walks and she stops and she leans down to you, Greckles, and goes, "Did you get Solly's letter?"
I did.
She just walks out.
No. Before she walks out, Greckles just joins him in that Stevie.
Well, this is very good. Welcome. Come in. Please have a seat. Mr. Digsby, we've already been introduced. You are the other Harrys that I was hoping to have help me on this mission. Yes?
Yes, we
That's
are
correct.
the Unexpectables from the Sweet Dragon.
Yes.
Excellent. I have noticed that you have been brought in by Lady Abacus, and as Mr. Digsby has shown, he has been hired by Lady Isla, a very creditable people in this community. Please, by all means, please sit down. And he
Okay.
offers you
Are there?
chairs.
Are the chairs nice looking?
Oh yeah, they're very nice, comfy with like velvet red, kind of red velvet cushions. It's a little hard for you to fit in, Digsby. They're a little small, but you managed to sit down okay.
It's Kai.
Every time he speaks, Morky gives him a weird look like, what the fuck is up with this guy right here?
Panic's just
Armsby waves
staring
at
at
you.
that arm.
Yeah, the arm kind of moves freely, and you watch Digsby. I imagine you try and like keep it from kind of
Okay.
acting.
Okay. It's okay.
Can
calms
can Borky turn his chair around and sit on it
This
that
one-
way?
Rap talk.
You can't really, no, not with this
Well, I
one. It's
wanna
got, like,
ra-
the
I-
handles.
I want to rap for a minute though. Okay.
It's got the handles kind of around. It would be. I don't think you would be able, unless you're
Okay.
on your knees.
Okay,
But-
never mind. He sits down normally then.
I think we've made that joke already anyway.
Oh, have we? We have.
My name is Merix Galaxon. I am a conjurer here at Conjurer's Corner. I actually own this business. I'm glad you've found interest in our mission. We've been searching for quite a while. We are hoping to make a teleportation circle in our Conjurer's Corner in hopes to connect it with Terstellicourt, the capital of Dragonborn. I am sure you are aware.
Oh.
I've been filled in as such.
Is walking too much work?
Oh, Tristella Court is almost a year's journey from here.
Oh, it's a long walk.
We would like to ensure that our ambassadors can make it to and from Elevast, as well as good communications. We are looking into potentially having it so items can come through the teleportation circle, but for now, we require the baseline, an orb of transportation. I will show you this with this diagram. Like he claps his hands, and the lights dim.
Oh.
He pulls down a overhead projector screen. He pulls it down, and it like comes back up, and he goes, no. He grabs it, pulls it down, it comes back up. He goes, I'll get this. It's very difficult. And he grabs it again. He pulls it down. And he kind of like kunk, and eventually it sticks. He goes, finally. And allow me. And he like kind of blasts an image out of his palm, out of a bracelet. This is the item that we are looking for. It looks something like this. And you see just an orb. It's just a circle. It's like a badly drawn circle. That is what it will look like.
Quick question.
Yes.
Does it have any discerning texture, color?
It is round.
Uh-huh.
Like a hole?
Yes, not really like a hole.
Well,
is round,
holes could be
like-
square, though.
They
It does
can
have a
be.
point. It is like you dig hole and you find rock, and rock is round. Yes.
I
Okay.
suppose so.
Rocks could be square.
This particular item is hard to find, so we give you this. And he opens a drawer and he pulls out a crystal, which is on a kind of like an earring ring, and it's attached to this big brass circle, like this brass ringlet. And as he holds it, you notice that the gem is just pointing in one direction, and as he turns the circle, it continues to point in the same direction. And as he kind of whips it around, it always points in the same direction. It appears to be pointing westward. And he walks over and he offers it to... Who's he going to offer it to? He is going to offer it to you, Task. He hands it over to you.
Task will take it. I have a question. Oh, sorry.
Please let me explain first. This is a very important item. We entrust this item to you with hopes that you will return with the teleportation orb in hand. This actually can sense the sort of conjuration magic that it begins to emit. In that sense, this will be like a radar to you to help you find the item and return it to us.
It's really good. It's handy.
Task
Not
will
bad.
put it on. Task will put it on, and then
You can't put it on. It is a brass ring. You hold it like you hold it, and essentially it's almost like a weird dowsing rod in a way.
Okay. So, how will this show us that we are getting near our object of choice?
This is problem with tracking device. You see, it will point you in direction. You are there if it points down, but it will only point you directly there. It will not vibrate. It will not glow. If you're getting closer, I'm afraid you will have to search on your own.
Very
So
well.
I will know we're past it if when we walk over it, it points the other direction immediately.
Precisely,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah,
Yes.
I get it. If I can get it, we all get it.
Seems
Like a
simple.
dowsing rod.
What?
Is there any sort of dangers we should be aware of as we go into this wild unknown?
There are plenty of dangers in Hellfest. I'm sure
I-
that you can attest, Digsby, in your training for the Hellcat Court.
Yeah, I have a quick question.
Yes,
Who's he? Yeah, it brings us to who this?
This
Oh,
is
hello.
Digsby.
My
Mr.
name's Digsby. It's short for Digsbit. My mates call me Diggs. I'll dig you a hole for 10 copper.
I can dig it.
I don't need a hole right now, but there is someone I'm looking for. I'll talk to you after this.
Okay, I'll dig him a hole too.
Oh no. Oh shit. Oh, the light bulb went off. Merritt kind of goes back and he goes, we have no time constraint for this. However long your journey takes you, we are accepting. We only ask that you do return. Failure to do so bodes unwell for not only you, but also for the Nerazman Collective, as well as the city.
Well,
Is
that
there
much
any-
is obvious.
If we were unable to, let's say for the sake of argument that we were unable to retrieve this artifact, is there anything of equal or somewhat same value that you would like in its stead?
Oh gods, no. We need exactly this orb, or else teleportation circle will not work.
I would just figure that charting an unknown territory and being able to come back with findings would prove beneficial to your organization.
Not particularly mine, but adventurers guilds and other guilds would be very much interested in this.
I'll keep that in mind.
Greckles leans down to Tassir. We might actually be able to sell that information.
Task taps his side and flashes Greckles a small little box of a cartographer's kit.
Greckles gives a solemn nod.
I don't believe there is anything else I can tell you beyond that. I believe that if this is correct, we've reached the edge of the known territory. There is a vineyard which will lead you to the edge of the woods that will lead you on to I don't know where.
Ooh, I like grapes.
They become wine after the fermenting process, Digsby.
How do you know that?
How do you know that, Borky?
I know a lot about alcohol.
You know what? I'll accept that.
Perhaps you could bring me a bottle.
I'll say one time I drank some and there was some berries still in there and I coughed at them.
And with that...
Sir, we will find you your orb.
Excellent. I wish you the best in anything else you find. I mean, there are riches to be found in Elevest. I would not be doubtful that you find something of great value on your adventures.
Is Digsby supposed to come with us or is he just hanging out?
Oh,
No,
Miss Isla asked me if I would take care of this, so I figured I'd come along if that's okay with you.
Team huddle.
Very well.
Team huddle. Team huddle.
Borky does a team huddle.
Digsby, you watch as all four of these weirdos who you've just met kind of all huddle together, and Merrick's turns to you and kind of gives you a shrug,
I just pull out a small wedge of cheese.
Borky's head pops up. Borky's head pops up.
You gotta go there. You guys want some of that cheese.
Borky walks away from the huddle he creates, walks over to the cheese.
Yeah, Mike, can I have a nibble?
Okay. I break you off a little nub.
It's salty.
That's good cheese. I gotta go back to the huddle. Be right back.
Borky
Okay,
walks
bye.
back.
He's in. He's in.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I would like to ask our new companion one thing, though. Task breaks from the huddle and moves over to Digsby. Tell us, what can you actually, can you hold your own in combat?
Oh, well, yeah, I suppose so. I've had to once or twice, but I don't like to if I don't have to.
That's fair enough. If you don't mind me prying, I would like to ask, what is your condition with your arm?
Well, you see, it just sort of popped off after incident ended. Just kind of walks around on its own. Not many people seem to like it, but well, Miss Isla, she saw it and she said, well, it's not so bad. It's got a little bit of my soul inside of it, so. It's not yet. Well, I mean, it kind of does what it wants, but it's mostly a good boy.
As long
Isn't
as
that right, Armsby?
It just starts waving around like a wacky inflatable man. It just starts slapping around.
Armsby, it's okay. He's not. What are you?
I'm a kobold.
Okay, he's not bad. He's not a rat. It's fine.
It stops. It does like a thumbs up and then stops and goes right back to yours.
Okay.
It can fucking hear you.
I guess he.
I mean, I think so. I don't know if it's so much it hears me or it's connected to my noggin, but it thinks.
Play dead.
It's short for arms, but
Play dead.
The arm does nothing.
Borky just nods, rubbing his chin.
Makes sense. He
you
teaches
have
me that's
some-
Armsby.
If you don't mind me asking, since you are with the clergy, I assume you have some divination abilities.
well, yeah, I picked some up from my da.
Well, as long as you can hold your own in combat, and I believe it could be of great benefit to this party, I see no reason why he shouldn't come along.
Okay. I mean, I was told by Miss Isla that I should go along anyway, so I guess if you wasn't traveling with you, I guess I'd just be following behind, I guess.
Be so sad.
Just imagine it raining and it's just like all by myself.
He's got half his head tucked in his shell while doing so.
But here's the thing.
With an arm like that, you're never alone.
It's true.
It's true. He's a right cheat at dice, though.
Always got
That's
got
good.
someone to give you a hand.
Greckles gives a sharp glare at that cheating hand.
It like wiggles the fingers a little bit, like.
Does
Alright,
it
well,
does it do that thing where it makes the circle with its pointer finger and thumb below his waist? Now I get the free shot punch.
No, it just kind of wiggles the fingers a bit. Merrick's kind of chuckles a little bit underneath his breath, and he goes, "Well, it sounds like you're ready to go. Best of luck, my friend."
Yes, we will return.
How
Thank
many
you.
days will it take us to get to the vineyard?
Probably. You could probably get there by tonight, I imagine.
You have not explored a lot of this island. It's weird. Pokey
Walks out the room.
I don't leave this room, so there you go.
Greckles gives a short bow and then turns to leave.
Take care, everyone. Very nice meeting you, Diggsby.
Thank you for your hospitality.
Of course, I'm glad you liked the tea. It's very good. Lady Isla's favorite.
It was very tasty. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye. Say goodbye, Armsby.
It starts flailing like an inflatable wacky man again.
There
and
you
it
go.
Stops.
Just imagine it like forms its fingers into like that mouth thing, and it just goes goodbye.
There's like more like a mouth puppet. Yeah. You guys head on out, eventually making your way down, and you guys head out of the city. Is there anything you really quickly want to do before you head out?
No, I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
Alrighty, you guys head out. You make your way down the city. You notice as you guys are walking, Welch jumping roof to roof, moving around. You also notice Robin running through. Get out of my way! Get out of my way! Like pushing people out. As this tiny little Robin Kinku is just like meow, just running down the street. You guys get stared at pretty hard. You guys aren't too bothered by it. You're pretty much used to it. A lot of people kind of staring at you guys. You're kind of a group of oddballs, but boy, oh boy, is Diggsby getting stared out really, really hard. People are like, either like, what the fuck is that? Or like hiding. There's a very weird blend of responses towards Diggsby as he makes his way down with you guys.
I wave at anybody staring at me.
Hello, my name's Diggsby. I dig your hole for 10 copper. Hello, my name's Diggsby.
He's just saying hello to everybody, almost like a parade.
Can I like roll an insight to see if he's particularly bothered by any of this?
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
That is a
15.
15.
Is Diggsby bothered by any of this?
No.
No. It's very simple. He doesn't seem to care too much. He's just happy probably to be out and about. A few kids are kind of like, "Hi, Mr. Charles!" kind of wave at you, Diggsby, from like, the side of their house. And like one little girl laughs and goes, "He said hello, he stinks." And they kind of go back into the house.
I like children. They's fun.
We all collectively think back.
These jaded people, and there's Diggsby. I like kids.
Meryl's a kid, but okay.
Yeah.
Eventually, you guys make it to the outer wall of Alavast, and from there, you enter into the tent town, a cityscape made up of different canvas tents, and the only building that actually is a building is a lone tavern that you all remember, and even you, Diggsby, having a drink in when you first arrived in Alavast.
Oh, some of my dwarf friends took me there.
It's nice. You hang out with dwarves a lot?
Oh, yeah, they brought me up from the islands.
Oh, and that's where you're from?
Yeah, down in Patello. Down in Patello Island, that's where I was from.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's nice.
Don't really see a lot of turtles around here, actually.
Yeah,
Are you
I
a
don't...
part of the- Are you part of the Holketh clergy then, in here in Alavast?
No, yeah, my dad preached for him down there till the incident.
They mentioned it back there, but, do you want us to not mention the incident?
The incident? Oh, yeah, the incident. Yeah, that's how I lost my arm.
Oh,
Oh.
how'd you get it back?
Oh, I just kind of woke up and it sort of wandered back to me after a bit.
That's a good arm.
If you don't mind me asking, what entailed in this incident?
Well, people that I loved was there, and then they wasn't.
It's my life, fam. I get you.
Were you attacked? Was it some sort of magic?
You can see Diggsby starting to get a little bit uncomfortable. Well,
Okay.
it was
So 10
no,
copper.
no. It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to tell us about the incident.
Yes.
Okay.
So 10 copper for a hole. Why so expensive?
Well, I mean, like, here, I like start handing you 10 copper.
You hand me 10 copper?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Dig the hole, Borky.
No. Yeah. I give you 10 copper and I start digging.
Well,
Yeah, he starts to dig a
How-
hole.
how
He just
fast is he
stops on the path.
Oh.
Roll an athletics check for me,
Oh,
Dixie.
sure. Let me pull up my character sheet. Sorry, I was not prepped.
I'm so used to physical dice.
I know, right?
Oh, he just starts
Alright.
digging?
Oh my god.
Yeah, he hands you
just
10
dig-
copper and he starts digging.
Core athletics check. Do I just click athletics? I take it.
Just click athletics, yeah.
All right.
A natural one. Oh.
Yeah, I'm very nervous.
You're so nervous. You have people watching you. Usually people just leave you alone.
Well,
You start to-
the memory, the trying to bring back the memory of what happened.
And it would, to make matters even worse, you're trying to dig through cobblestone. Like, well, and you're like taking the shovel on the side, just going clang, clang, and like a guard walks up and goes, "Stop that."
I'm sorry, sir.
Digby, it's okay.
I'm gonna give you your money back.
All right, but I'll get it back to you, and then I'll dig you that hole.
Yes,
If
you
you
will.
don't wish to speak about anything, we will not pry. I only just wish to. I apologize.
Real quick, I would like to point out that your first roll, Nick, was a natural one. That's good. That's good. That's
But it
good.
was
That's
also-
good.
It bears. You know, it's an exchange program. I'm here from the Natural Wonders. I need to represent. I also want to point out that Zito's only roll has been a natural one. So far.
Yeah, pretty fucking much.
But let's also not forget, it was both a natural 1 and a natural 20.
Yeah, that's true. There's the beginning and the potential. There you go. You guys set out forward. You're very used to this area. You see the chicken man's house, the chicken farmer. You remember eating kind of at the outskirts of his farmland.
Oh god, we're going. Are we going the direction of the fucking
Spoiled.
death crater?
You kind of are. You're heading a little bit more south.
Oh,
Okay.
But you do reach the cusp of Ginter's Folly, and it is just as haunting as it used to be.
where Taz looks at the thing and is the compass.
I will describe this for Digsby because they weren't here. As you are walking with these four, it's probably been about an hour now, like probably about 2 or 3 hours. Digsby, you come across what looks like just regular farmland, and then suddenly it becomes pitch white and is covered in salt. There are skeleton houses. Used to be people living there. The bones of animals dead. And you just see wind rush and kick up some of the dust and salt as this large flat land lays out before you, very haunting and cold. I think you can actually sense stuff, I believe, can't you? You are sensing almost spacklings, like starlight, bad, evil, vengefulness, and anger.
Digsby's arms like slowly start like they don't go all the way in, but they slowly kind of retract into his shell a little.
You okay, Digsby?
It feels bad here. It feels bad.
It actually
Bad,
was.
It is bad here.
It was bad here.
No, just we walked through it one time, like a couple of assholes. Tysk and Greco's here, which is Tysk is the red dragon, little dragon. He's a kobold, and Greco's is a birdman.
Hello.
They almost died. By the way, we haven't introduced. My name's Borky. That's Panic Grimtongue as well.
Hello.
Very nice to meet you. I'm Digsby. It's short for Digsby.
Yeah. We got that.
It's so nice to meet you.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance, sirs.
You as well.
So I think we're gonna skirt this and keep going south then, Task.
Let me check the compass.
The compass kind of goes into the edge of it, but you could probably go around it without any issue.
Well, luckily, we can walk around this thing.
No, I'd appreciate that. Thanks.
Let's follow where this thing wants us to go, but as long as we stay on the outskirts of Ginter's Folly.
So Digsby, like, what do you do for work usually?
Oh, well, I don't do much work. I like to dig holes.
Yeah.
I've dug a few wells. People
Oh.
gave me money for that. I don't think why. I just really like digging holes. Dug some graves. They like me.
Oh.
The local knackers really appreciate it.
Huh. That's crazy. You ever think about working in construction?
Dug a few holes for some barn posts and things like that. But
Oh,
you know.
interesting, interesting. So I didn't know the practical applications of digging as a pastime.
Oh, digging is great. You want me to dig your hole?
No, not yet, but eventually.
Okay.
Who's at the end? Who's kind of keeping up the end of the marching order?
It'd probably be me.
Would it?
Probably. You,
But
Panic?
I was gonna say probably Digsby.
Oh, you're speaking for him now.
Oh no.
I don't know. I've always taken rear.
Ironically enough, I'm not that slow.
Yeah, no, turtles are actually very moderately speed-wise. There's the word I was trying to come up with, but it doesn't
I
exist.
mean, have you ever seen?
I have a natural speed 30.
Yeah, no, he's not slow.
Have you ever seen the video of like a dude trying to sneak up on a tortoise and it rockets into the water?
Yeah,
that's
I was
pretty much
just thinking of
Digsby.
that actually.
Well, here. Let's.
I'll say Panic and Greckles, I'll say you guys are taking up the rear. I'm going to say Digsby and Bork, you're at the front talking. Task, you're kind of in the middle. I would like Greckles and Panic, I'd like you guys to both make a perception check.
That's a 22.
That was almost persuasion. That was almost performance. There we go. 17.
Okay. Panic, you kind of scan the whiteness of the Ginter's Folly and you kind of shudder a bit as you remember going into that house and those seeds and the message on the wall, and it seems like a bad nightmare. Greckles, as you span, I would like you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, God damn it.
Come on, Greckles.
10.
10. As you span, your eyes catch something in Ginter's Folly, a black form, ethereal in nature, almost wandering inside, slipping from shadow to shadow. And for a moment, you see just it at a distance, and all of a sudden, just in your vision, like a mental slap, the face appears right in front of you and shrieks in your mind. Stagger back.
Jesus!
Is he okay?
You sense Digsby as this happens, evil near him.
No.
I rush to his side.
Where is it?
Borky readies an action immediately.
Where is it? Why? Is it invisible?
Greckles sits down for a minute.
Are you okay?
Guys, it's still there.
Maybe we go further away from this before taking a break, eh?
Yeah.
That would be a good idea.
Are you feeling all right?
I don't know, Digsby. As the guy said, I almost died out there. Something tried to possess Task and I. When it got into our bodies like some kind of glue or glob, it peeled off of us as soon as we left the circle and just... Ugh.
Yeah. We don't go to Ginter's Folly.
Yeah, don't go into Ginter's Folly. Digsby, I want you to roll knowledge religion with advantage.
Sure thing. Gotta pull back over the corner. Knowledge religion. There we go.
There you go,
17.
You are no stranger to vengeful spirits. This one in particular, that caliber is very dangerous and very much outside your expertise. Probably seeing it almost in a way probably threatened Greckles. Enough to scare him in kind of incited fear. Both a warning probably to stay away or tried to attack in a way in which it thought would be very successful. But after a while, you feel that evil presence fade, and Greckles, you kind of stop shaking, and you kind of even yourself out. Your heart starts pounding.
Ghosts can be hard to deal with. I've seen a few, but I ain't never dealt with much. My dad dealt with a few, but I deal more with the physicals. I'm sorry.
Well, thank you for the concern, Digby.
Do you feel we should gain more distance between Folly and ourselves as we walk around this thing?
Probably that's for the best.
All right, let's head to the side a little bit before we continue going forward.
Before we leave, Borky said, but what did it look like?
Borky, you see Greckles look at you with kind of sad but also scared eyes. Let's just move on.
Oh my
And
god.
you hear a howling wind roll over Ginter's Folly as you guys move away from
Just start to move a little bit quicker.
it. Yeah. Speed walk. Just start speed walking away.
Greckle speed walking away right to the bush.
You guys make your way forward, and as you do, you begin to see kind of more rolling hills. What was once very flat. You haven't been kind of this part of Alabas. You're used to the flatlands, the giant, large farmlands, Ginter's Folly kind of. But these large, flat farmlands. Digsby, you've done some work out here. Your barn that you raised actually is probably a few houses over.
I remember this place.
And you begin to see up on one of the hills near the edge of a forest, you see just rows upon rows of grapevines on large sticks. And you see kind of a nice trail leading up as you guys kind of make your way. You see that some of the grapes are still on the vine as well. A few other trees like apples and apricots and things like that. Mostly apples though, since it's in the season.
Is it like an orchard that's something that people are caring for, or is it maybe a little more wild?
The apple trees and the apple trees appear to be a bit more wild. They're a little bit more spattered. There's no real rows to them. They're very large. They're not trimmed either, which indicates that they might be wild. The apricot trees are in rows, but it looks like they're kind of new. They're kind of new sproutlings that have come up. But there are just tons of grapes. Like the focus is obviously on grapes because there's a lot of them.
I'd actually like to make some acrobatics checks to see if I could grab some ripe apples.
Okay. Roll an acrobatics check for me.
That's a 19.
19. You guys watch as Greckles just runs right towards an apple tree, and as you kind of climb up the apple tree, a bunch of them begin to fall down and like onto the ground, and eventually you reach up, and I would like you to roll a knowledge nature check actually to grab the most delicious apples that you can.
Ooh, that's a 4.
That's a 4. You just start grabbing whichever one, and you just start shoving it in your bag. You get essentially 3 rations of apples. You get about 12 apples, I'd say.
Borky grabs one of the apples and bites into it.
This is gross, Greckles. This apple has half a worm in it.
Then you from the top
Borky swallows and just throws it down on the ground and keeps walking.
from the tip tops of the trees. Yeah, you should feel right at home then.
No one was listening. What?
What?
Digsby's just looking back and forth and plucks a grape.
Oh.
You eat it. It's a bit sour. It's a little sour, but sweetness to it.
Is it wrong? I just imagine him slowly leaning in, just, and just chewing the branch and pulling his mouth back.
Just that turtle noise.
Digsby's more respectful than that.
Yeah, no, Digsby's a gentleman.
Really quick, Digsby, Greckles comes up to you and trying to sort through all the different apples gives you one of the best looking ones.
No, thank
There you
you.
go. Well, thank you for your concern.
It's no problem. I know the undead is spooky. I don't like them much.
Digsby, Greckles looks at you like really, really inquisitively.
How? Yeah, is something on my face?
Covered in grapes.
Just like grape juice. You remind me something my old friends used to talk about back where I used to live.
Yeah?
You said you came from some islands. Would I know where those islands are?
No,
Or
you
would
failed
that
your
be
history
weird?
check.
Okay. You said you came from a set of islands.
Yeah.
Have you by chance heard of the Eastern Islands?
What should I roll to see if I've heard of that?
That is history, actually.
All right, let's see if I've heard of it. Maybe.
You've heard it in passing with the dwarves. You've heard a few of them. A couple of them were joking about how they got tea from there, and some other. They're merchants mostly.
Yeah, me dwarf friends talked about it much. They talk about a lot over games of dice and talked about like tea and things like that.
Well, let me just put it this way. I'm actually glad you're a nice turtle. The ones I've heard about have done horrible things to people.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I ain't no none of my mates have done something like that.
Well, that's good to know. Interesting.
My mates was peaceful people. Me mom, me da, they were all nice.
He starts kind of scratching at his scar.
Oh.
Oh.
Panic readies his guitar. You said I've played some songs from where he lives before.
From Patello, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna play one of them now.
Okay, it's kind of Hawaii-esque.
Oh,
To give a
yeah.
Oh,
comparison.
dope. Nice.
Just on like a
Yeah.
Did you know the island of Hawaii was based on the Aloha region in Pokemon? Anyways,
Shut up!
Oh god, I got culture shocked by fucking Taka.
Now all I can think about is the Sonic Adventure Big the Cat. Bow, wow,
Oh,
wow, wow.
Turtle.
If I roll on that one, it'll probably be the.
Yeah, please roll a performance check. Yeah, let's see how it goes.
29.
29.
So it's more like what Double D did in that one episode of Ed and Nettie with.
Oh my
Somewhere over there in the book.
Somehow, on an electric guitar, you managed to emulate the sound of a ukulele and play a Patello Island song. Digby, it's not too bad. It's not authentic, but it's pretty good.
As you
Not
start
too
playing it,
bad.
Digsby starts trailing off, and his eyes just kind of go wide.
Yeah.
Borky goes behind Panic and just pops by his head. He's available for parties. Clap, clap.
That is true.
Task has been just walking along, looking at these grapes, just like, the Forest Vale were growing these things all the time. What's so good about them? Roll survival
Digsby,
check to eat one.
I was gonna say Digsby wipes a tear from his eye, and he just kind of like looks down.
Oh.
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 Thank you.
That's why I'm here. I hope that made you happy.
It brings back memories.
Good ones, I hope.
Yeah,
Good.
it's kind of hard to separate the good and the bad, though.
Yeah. I do requests.
Play the Greco's theme.
Uh,
Bird
So,
crimes.
say,
His
play-
name is Greco's.
Play the remix.
I do have an Eastern Isle songbook as well.
You do, yeah.
I play an Eastern Isle song.
All right, you go ahead and do another performance check.
13.
Not very good, Greckles.
That's a natural. That is
not-
a natural 2, by the way.
Yeah, that's a 2. Not very good. It's really hard to emulate a shamisen on an electric guitar, surprisingly.
Digsby digs it.
Yeah, you do.
I like that. Ain't heard that one much. Sorry, you were eating grapes. I'll stop.
Task, as you're walking, you smell something.
Oh dear. Where is it coming from?
Roll a perception for smell.
Sorry, that was me.
Perception. Here we go. That one.
Sorry, that was me.
Oh god, Borky pushes him away into the vines.
All right, well, fuck that, I guess.
You smell something. You go, barbecue.
Wait, what? Okay.
Does Borky's
Yeah, that was
orc
definitely me then.
does Borky's orc-like sense of smell like Wolverine from the Marvel's X-Man? Borky will roll a perception check as well.
Yeah, but you won't get advantage for your Wolverine perception smell, my friend.
But I explained why it makes sense.
Borky does not have the X factor.
13.
13. You smell it too. And as you kind of look up, you do see a bit of a fire. Not like a raging flame, like the house is engulfed in flames, but you do see what looks like maybe a bonfire going.
What time of day is it?
It's sundown about this time.
Borky walks to the fire.
Okay.
Greckles
I'll
follows
follow after
Borky.
him.
You're gonna
I'll
follow
walk
after
along.
him? Okay, you guys walk along up the road, and it's kind of you walk up a hill, and you see kind of the rooftops of some houses. And rooftops, I'm so sorry. You see the rooftops of some houses, and as you guys are walking forward, you begin to hear, "I've cut up the big ones. I'm starving over here." This big booming voice.
Oh,
echo
well,
out.
Borky hears that and like does what I can only describe as a solid snake jump behind a rock.
Only
Yeah,
people who speak giant can hear that. By the
And that's
way.
that's Borky speaks giant, and Borky goes shh shh shh. Everyone just goes. Borky just says down, hide.
Greckles just jumps into the nearest bush.
All right.
That's a 27.
Stay in the vines with a 19.
I attempt to stealth.
You all hide behind a
That's a
bush.
7.
Yeah, Digsby slinks down too, a little slower, not really picking up the. Okay.
Ah. Hey, silly,
And-
silly question, Monty. Out of character here.
Wow, you
Because of
guys
how the
suck.
layout works here, Digsby's on the second row, so now everyone's pictures are focused up, so I can't really fit the map on the
There's
screen.
a zoom out feature. There's a
Yeah.
magnifying glass on the left.
Top right, or is it on the? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's on the left.
You can. There's also a slider on the top right.
So
Yeah, you
I'm
can-
trying to do the slider here. And just hold on, let me just try this
It's finicky.
here.
yeah,
Oh
it's-
my
yeah.
God, Lord, is it? Oh Lord.
I use the magnifying glass because I trust it. I usually go about 70.
Oh,
Use the slider.
As you guys walk, you begin to see giant forms walking above the vines. You see a giant, massive cauldron, and you see these giant 16-foot tall giants currently ripping through the vineyard. And you see 2 humanoids currently hog-tied on the ground, kind of just cowering in fear. And one of them is currently outfitted a wagon as a cutting board and is currently cutting up what looks like pieces of their horse at the moment. just
Oh
chucking-
shit!
Chucking pieces into the pot. And he goes, I think the roots are good. And the other one goes, oh, I don't want no roots. We need meat and gourds and potatoes.
Task,
And-
task, game plan. Let's figure it out.
All right.
Something. These guys aren't too bright. I could probably illusion up something pretty fantastic.
I'm guessing Borky's translating this.
They say they're eating a horse. I don't mind. There's not more horse to eat.
Oh, the people over there is tied up. Oh, we should go get them out of there. That's not very good.
One
could-
second. You must
I could
Okay.
probably distract one of them actually.
Well, I've got plenty of distractions. They ain't too bright, so they'll probably believe it too.
All right. Well, here's the thing: we got 2 boys over at the cauldron, and we got the one guy off in the field. If we can somehow get the 2 away from the cauldron and go to the man on the field, we can probably extract the 2 hostages.
Actually, hang on. I'm looking through my script real quick. I could probably try something that I've never done before.
Taurus just kind of lays down like a dog, kind of
Yep.
pants a little
Yeah,
bit.
Task pats him on the head, just like, no, good boy, stay there.
I could probably solve both of our problems. Or no, wait.
This giant just steps over the fence as you're plotting.
Oh, son of a
mind.
bitch!
Oh shit.
mind.
He just tosses what looks like just dirt and vegetables and like just random vines into the soup. And this other one comes over and says, you throw dirt into it! And they start kind of shoving each other. The ground shakes under your feet as they push around. And the chef turns and goes, knock it off! Go get some chickens from the coop. We need more meat for the stew. Might as well eat well until the rest of us come round.
Borky, what were they saying?
There's more of them coming. The other one's
axe
going.
now, then.
The other one's going away to get the chickens. We might be able to get the drop on him if he's
I
alone.
don't think them chickens belong to them.
No,
No, they don't.
I don't think them people belong to them either, but they seem to think that way. Giants is really stupid.
Exactly my point. Task. Let me try to throw a couple of. Let me throw a couple of genjutsus out there. We might be able to distract them or make them flee.
I actually had
guys-
one idea as well. I'm sorry.
As you guys are talking, you listen as the giant who has walked up to the chicken coop is just like cracking it open. He's ripping the wood, it's snapping and splintering. He's just throwing it aside and reaching and just grabbing fistfuls of chickens that are screaming and pecking at his hands.
Borky,
As
can
he-
you... Oh, I'm sorry.
He walks over and just dumps them all into the pot.
Oh,
And you just hear.
Borky, can you speak their... You can speak their language, right? Or
Yeah.
can you just understand them?
I can speak giant.
Greckles, Panic, can either of you throw Borky's voice?
I could.
I can.
I could probably thaumaturgy his voice.
I can naturally throw that with a minor illusion.
What should I say? Why don't I pretend to be the giant god?
Well, try... Well, here's the thing, Borky. If you can pretend like there's another giant or something of their caliber coming their way with more ingredients, maybe that can lure them away.
So in other words, I gotta pretend there's something even better away. Far away.
Say something in them that would get them over to to a direction away from the cult.
Something along the lines of if they had they have a cow or something.
Okay. I could do that. Okay, I gotta protect.
Borky. You're gonna have to tell me exactly what the words are, because it has to come from me.
Oh. Wait, what? Oh,
No,
shit.
it can be someone else's voice.
Can it be? Oh, okay, cool. I thought that was completely limited on myself. Never mind. I take that back.
If you create a sound as volume can range from a whisper to a scream, it can be your voice, someone else's voice, a lion or repeating a drum.
Okay, sweet. Damn, that's helpful.
Okay. I'll lead him away. I got an idea.
Now, they didn't say any of their names, correct?
Nope.
Shoot. Okay, let me just out of character reflections. Need to think real quick here for about a moment here.
I'm gonna throw it this way.
Yeah, I figured you'd throw it back to the left. All right, cool. I'm just gonna.
Your range is only 30
no,
feet.
it's only 30 feet, dude.
What, like throwing the voice?
Throwing the voice. I would have to throw it for it to be effective. I'd have to throw it directly behind us, and that's not a good idea.
No.
I'm still well hidden. I've still got illusions, guys. These guys are dumb.
The giant grabs one of the humans and tosses it over to the other one like a fish. Just like throws it, and you hear the human go, "Ah!" as the other giant catches it and then sets him down on the cutting board.
Okay, no.
Let's go now.
Let's go now.
I'm dropping. No. Drop an illusion.
Okay, where are you dropping it?
I'm gonna be dropping it. Hang on, let me click the spell. This is a technical thing. Just give me a second. Wait, no, it's illusionary script. Silent image. Sorry. 60 feet. Dropping it. Shoot, let me scan it a little bit more. It's gonna be. I'm gonna have a gold dragon up here. God, I can't. Okay, that's 50. Right there.
Where's right there?
Can you not see my
Right
pointer?
in front of one of the dragons there.
Or
Right
right
in front of the giants. You want a dragon right in front of one of the giants there. Okay.
in the air, as if it's coming from the sky downward onto them and like swoop down to them and just flying around. And as soon as I have as soon as I'm available to do so, I want a minor illusion dragon roar.
Okay, I want everybody to roll initiative on your guys' end because you are doing a surprise round right now.
All right.
Digsby, we're gonna go into combat. Stick with me.
What is fucking wrong with my rolls? A 7.
7.
That's a 7. One
we're-
more 7.
20.
Sorry,
20.
there it is.
Loop.
Okay,
16.
nice. All right.
Congrats, Nick. You got the highest initiative on this.
And
Yeah.
task
I'm a
yours
fast
is
turtle.
higher than mine, right?
Yeah, I got a 5.
Yeah, so I'm going last.
Orky, Panic.
Don't forget Tarisk.
Oh, Task. Sorry, and then I'm gonna start putting Tarisk after you directly, just
Okay.
because that
Hi.
makes the most sense now.
Digsby, I want you to stay with me.
Okay, you guys have your surprise round. Greckles, you've used yours to create the silent image. Digsby, do you want to hold your action or do you want to run out? and
I'll
do
hold my
something?
action until the dragon has popped in.
Okay, so I'll put you at the bottom then. Borky, you watch as Greckles casts the silent image. I'm gonna have to roll intelligence checks for all these guys. What's your spell save DC?
15. Let me double check. 13. Excuse me.
15. All right, I am going to roll some appropriate music here, as we are going into.
Just gotta give him on the Hyoretsukai Genjutsu.
Alrighty. Oh, that's not very good. I want better music. Give me some better music here.
Give me that good music, Nadine.
What's that? What about that bongo music? Okay. Ooh, that's good.
All right. Alrighty, intelligence. That's a natural 1. All right.
Yeah.
That's a natural 20. Okay, we got expansions of intelligence here.
It's a night of
So
extremes.
that's a fail. So this one is unfazed. It does get distracted though, as it raises this giant butcher cleaver and the human starts screeching. You summon forth your dragon, and one of the giants near the cauldron, this one in particular, lets out this blood-curdling scream and like swipes at it, and his hands go through it, but he doesn't seem to notice that and begins to run this way towards the coot, screaming. The other one startles and steps backwards. I have to roll to see if he steps on the human behind him.
Oh no!
Oh boy.
Okay, he does. Let me roll
Oh,
damage.
hold
Ow,
on.
no.
Can I use my held action?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, before he steps on the human, I'm going to use hold person on him.
Alrighty.
Oh, nice.
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 Old person, all right, has to succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
And my DC is, hold on.
That's a 12.
Yep, my DC is 13.
All right. You managed to do so, and he
Before stomping.
yeah, his foot is like literally like maybe 2 inches above this woman who's just like balled up.
Basically,
beneath
Digsby
him.
steps up, his eyes, like, they go from his kindly looking face to more serious, and he reaches out his hand.
Okay, Borky, it is now your turn.
In for a penny.
Borky, what is the range on, real quick, I need to double check what the range is on a javelin.
Would be 60?
60 or more.
I'm trying to remember.
Let me check.
Monty, yeah, what is the range on my, I haven't had to check that in a
Say on
long...
the item.
It doesn't say on the item.
Your
It
javelin
should be
of
like
lightning.
120 or something.
It is a regular javelin. It has to be 13 and 120. So yeah, you can throw it from here.
Oh, excellent.
What if I wanted to, hold on a second, let me just... I'm just trying to, like, because it's, the map is very, 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 sorry,
It's
was that? Yeah, it is, I
Hefty
just,
map.
I'm trying to, like, oh, my lord. Okay, I gotta hit him. Alright, cool. I'm gonna aim for the one that's about to butcher chop that one person.
Okay.
Can I walk forward 30, then throw the javelin? Because I want to try and...
Absolutely.
Okay, Borky, oh, 1 second. Borky steps out. Borky walks 30 and goes into a rage?
All right, you go into a rage. You scream really loud.
And Borky does a running toss at the giant that's about to chop that person up on the wagon like it's a chopping block. Borky hurls the lightning javelin and 14.
That just hits.
Oh, sweet. And 11 plus 20 electric. 31 damage.
31 damage. You throw the lightning javelin. That's 31. Sorry, I gotta do some math here. Actually,
No worries.
pull a calculator for this one.
Damn.
These guys may have a lot
They're
of
giants. They must be beefy boys.
Yeah, beefy.
A lot of
chunky
meat on
boys.
these lads.
All right, you watch as the javelin hits him right in the chest, and he goes, and like some spittle comes flying out of his jaw as it kind of slacks, and he stops, and he grabs the javelin as a response, and it takes a significant chunk of damage. That is for sure.
Does rage affect? Does my rage affect a range attack?
I don't actually know. I'm gonna double check that.
I think it might only affect melee
I
attacks.
think it only affects me.
I never asked this question actually. Sorry, I just had all these curious questions. I played a spellcaster yesterday. I have questions now.
If you use strength.
If you
So I think, let me just check here.
Yeah, when you make a melee weapon attack using strength, you get a +2 bonus.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah, you're
Okay,
right,
okay,
so
cool.
you don't-
No worries. Then no. All right, cool. Sweet.
Yeah. But he jiggles, and they're very rotund. Like,
Master Jiggle.
yeah, commence the jiggling indeed. And he actually drops the cleaver and shakes his head. Task, it is now your surprise round action.
All right, I will tell Task to drag the human back here, and I will step forward.
You mean Tarisk?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I will tell Tarisk. Oh my god. It's happening again!
It's an off night.
Yep. Alright, so I'll tell Tars to get the hostage back here away from the giants. And I will move this way and shoot the boy twice who Borky hit. So I
Who
can get
has
that sweet colossi damage.
Nice. Okay. I'm sorry, I had to reload here because my thing froze. But go ahead and roll.
Take a shot,
your-
14.
That hits.
Alright, that's 16 damage.
Nice.
And one more. 22.
That hits.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 28 points of damage.
Alrighty.
Jesus, guys.
You shoot him in the cheek, and he screams out as the arrow actually flies through one cheek, and you assume into the jawbone as his jaw slacks. And he's trying to chew, and he's like, "Arr!" And then the other one you shoot hits him kind of in the joint area of the arm where he was holding his cleaver, and he staggers back, and his foot crushes down on the wooden wheel of the wagon, and it kind of flips to the side, and the human rolls off onto the ground as the wagon crunches over. And he kind of rubs his face and he goes, "We've got baby dragons!" And seems engaged.
Wake up, baby dragons is?
We got
baby
baby dragons is what he said.
We go.
In giant. Alrighty. Tarisk, hearing your command, is going to run. Surprisingly, he doesn't have 40 feet of movement. He is going to run as close as he can to the human. I'm gonna put him right there. I'm not gonna put him underneath the giant.
Yeah.
He runs and kind of goes like, he looks up at the giant like, oh, for a moment, like a scared little dog, but then kind of focuses on the human woman who is still kind of like fetal position underneath the giant's foot, which is just wavering above her at the moment. Panic, it is now your turn for your surprise round.
Okay. I sort of crack my neck. I walk up here. Wait a minute. Is that... No, I walk up here.
Okay.
Slightly in front of Task and slightly behind Borky. And I'm going to look at this orc right here that's in between the both... Or this giant right here that's in between the both of them. He's going to go, "Hey, stupid! I know fishes that are better chefs than you!" Vicious mockery.
Okay.
That's mean. Actually,
That's-
we do know that fish. He works for us.
Vicious mockery.
Alright.
That is a 5.
Oh my god. That's a 7 minus 1. That's
I
a
hurt
6.
his feelings.
You hurt his feelings. He actually begins to cry. He has disadvantage on his next turn, correct?
Fucking bully.
Yes, he does. He has a disadvantage on his next attack.
No bully.
Panic, no bully.
Panic, no bully.
Panic bully, yes.
Panic, yes, bully, because I get an
All right.
extra dice to roll with it now.
Now we're back in the regular turn order, so I'm gonna roll the Giants initiative now.
Yeehaw.
That is plus... Oh, minus. Yeah, they're very strong. They're not very fast. That puts them above you guys. All right, Greckles, it is now your turn again. You still have your illusion. It is around here. It's right next to the cauldron. At
See?
the moment, flapping its wings and roaring out.
As long as they're distracted by everything, I'm going to bonus action dash. Let's see, I got 80 feet to work with, so I'm gonna go in, grab her, and move 20 feet here.
That's halved if you're carrying a person.
Real quick, I just see you're gonna run behind the person. Sorry, I'm just asking for the. Well, I'm asking for the
Oh, okay.
podcast
So-
people.
So let me detail explain. I'm hiding behind the bush. I had just cast my little genjutsu. I'm gonna hop out of the bush, full speed, barreling down to the woman that almost got crushed. I'm gonna pick her up and carry her out as far as I can, as fast as I can.
Yeah, you can only move half movement once you pick up someone. So.
Right. So let's do there, if that's all right.
Okay, you do so. I was gonna move the giant out of the way.
Was that right? Okay.
Yeah, you move her about there. And the giant's like, he's completely frozen up because of Digsby's spell, but he just shifts, like you see his eyes like shoot like a horror movie where the eyes just suddenly turn and look to you, and these giant, almost bowling ball sized eyeballs are currently staring you down as you grab its food and you pull them away. And the woman sadly doesn't really know what's going on, so she's not exactly helping, but she's kind of like freaking out a little bit at the moment.
Can I? I'd like to dart him. Because dash is a bonus action. I pick her up, but would that
That would be your action.
Okay, that's fine.
No, you can't really do anything else in the turn, I'm afraid. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Digsby, it is now your turn.
I march 30 feet. Hold on. I gotta figure out how to pick myself up. Selector, there we go.
Welcome to Roll20, Nick.
Here, I believe is 30 feet, I think.
I think that was 35. Nope, that's 30.
That's 30.
All right. I walk out, like, holding my arm up, like, still, like, holding him in place. Armsby reaches behind my back, pulls out the shovel. "Hello, big guy. I don't think I've ever dug a hole this big. But I'm willing to give it a go."
All right, so you pull out your shovel. You gonna do anything else on your turn?
Pull out my shovel. And am I allowed to cast another spell while I'm concentrating on, hold person? I've
as
never
long
played a
as it's-
spellcaster.
As long as it's not another concentration spell.
Let me check that.
It
Let's
should
take
have a
look at what's.
C next to it on your spell list.
Yeah, it'll have a C on it. So.
Then
Oh, a lot of your spells are concentration.
yeah, let me see.
Oh yeah, even that one is.
Oh wow, yeah, that one is too.
Huh. Wow. I guess it makes sense because your class is.
Yeah,
You're a class.
I mean, is it
I'm
okay?
A
'Cause-
class.
well, I mean, I feel like Nick cast Vicious Mockery by saying he's never digged a hole that big, so I mean, like, it's pretty.
it's pretty harsh.
You do have your level 2 spell, Misty Step, which is a bonus action.
Oh, it's a bonus action. I don't know if I
Yeah.
want to use my. Yeah, I guess I can do that. Hold on, let's see. Let me measure this out real quick. Yeah, I'll use Misty Step.
Okay.
So-
You watch Greckles as this turtle disappears into a puff of smoke, and then reappears behind the giant. Nothing personal, kid.
And I take a crack at its ankles with my
All right.
shovel.
And Hold Person makes him.
He needs to make a wisdom save, basically.
That's on his turn. He's
Yeah.
still paralyzed because it hasn't hit his turn yet. I just
confident in my speed, you know.
need to double check paralyzed.
Oh my God.
Can you say a Maiwa no Stando real fast as a Digsby, real
What?
quick? Just.
Ore no stando.
It's Odin.
Where
Oh,
is?
wow.
Sorry, I just want to double check on this.
Cold
So-
Seal the Turtle.
So is Digsby basically a tortoise shovel knight?
In a way, I guess.
That's fantastic.
He is incapacitated. He cannot move or speak. He automatically fails strength and saving throws. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage.
Oh,
Damn.
ain't that
Any
fancy.
attack that hits the target is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature.
Ain't that
Fuck! Damn it. Holy hell.
All right, so you can go ahead and attack with advantage.
All right, which one do I click to attack again? Is it?
You hit your weapon, so I believe it's a great axe is what you have.
Oh, battle axe.
Battle
Kaplong.
axe. There you go. That absolutely hits. So if you click battle axe in the chat, it'll roll your damage there for
Ah,
you.
perfect. Shabong.
So that is 6, and then I'd like you to go into the dice roller on the left, and I want you to roll another d10 for me.
Excellent. Okay, let me. Oh, sorry, I.
Steal thy shovel.
Up in the top left, I'll have a little dice icon.
Sorry,
It's okay.
crap.
Yeah, no,
If
it's
you want
fine.
me,
Oh, top left. Sorry. My character sheet was covering that.
no, it's
Another,
okay.
another D10. Sorry.
Another d10, yeah, because you crit automatically.
Blink.
So you-
Another 3.
9 points of damage. You cut his Achilles tendon
Oh!
with the shovel. You just swing, and he can't speak, but you just hear
Oh God!
as you smack him really hard. Oh.
Also,
You shouldn't eat people.
People's for hugging, not for eating.
Also, roll 20 life hack. If you double click your window, it'll minimize it.
Ah, okay.
Okay. Set that aside there for my personal use. Alrighty. Borky, it is now your turn.
Oh, okay. What's my range, real
You
fast? here?
currently tasered a giant.
We just. Well,
He's still kicking, right? Like he's still.
Oh
up.
yeah, he looks pissed. He looks very mad at the moment.
oh well. In for a penny, in for a pound. Borky runs at the thing that can't move because it's the closest thing.
Okay,
Borky
oh
runs at the
no.
giant. Oh, the oxen free! Ah! Borky runs right into it. I guess flanking it.
No,
No.
you have to
Okay.
be sandwiching him.
Well, Borky runs in there, and Borky swings down with his great axe at a guy who can't block. Bam!
That hits. That's an automatic crit, and you have brutal,
Brutal critical. Oh.
12.
12 plus 2, that's 14. I want you to roll 2 d12s for me.
Jesus Christ.
Ah! Borky jumps in the air when he does this. Okay. 2d12s. Okay.
2 d12s, yeah.
8.
8 plus, so that's 22 points of damage.
God Almighty!
Oh.
As you jump up and you like jump into the air and you bring down your blade, One second, I'm just gonna minus that.
Does he even have a leg anymore?
No, he's just scarred up. They're thick. These things are thick like blubber, almost like walruses.
Thick.
You see white, like fat, kind of slop out from the wound. You can see the bone.
Oh.
It's really nasty. The top part of him's fine. He's fine. Top.
How much could we sell that?
Ugh.
We'll find out after I'm done. Borky loads up for his next attack.
All right, go ahead.
Borky just like Borky swings down and then Borky swings up. 13.
That just hits.
I'll roll my damage. 17.
Plus 2.
Plus.
I need you to roll another 2d12 because it's automatically
17
a crit.
plus 2, so that's 19.
No, plus you have to
Plus
roll
your
2
crit.
more.
Yeah, but my rage.
No,
right.
Kurt.
What?
You
Huh?
crit
You
again.
get
Another crit.
Oh.
You get another crit because you
every hit crits.
Oh no, I understand that. I was referring to the 2 plus rage damage. Sorry.
Yeah, I already added
Yeah,
that.
we-
You're good.
Oh, they're sorry. We're misunderstanding each other. Sorry, it's okay. And let's roll that
So-
damage and
See how
Let me roll.
disgusting it is.
I thought I clicked it.
2d12.
15.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay, one second. I gotta calculate this real. I have to pull out a calculator.
Bring up the calculator.
I had no idea a whole person would crit.
Dude, hold person's a great fucking spell.
Note to self, when I
34.
can get it, I need to get hold person.
He's still alive and he's fine.
What? How much damage did I just do?
You did 34 damage, and you slice into his other leg, and you hear the again. But he is still alive. He is.
Why
very,
aren't
very
you
much
dead?
alive.
It's
It
a
is now-
giant.
It is now their turn.
Ooh.
The first one. Where's giant number 1? Giant number 1 is pissed. He is going to move towards you, Digsby. He kind of kicks over the cauldron a bit. Some of the stew slops out. You see some of the feathers of the chickens kind of stew over. And he has disadvantage because he's crying. He's like, I'm going to make the best turtle stew ever! And he comes over. And he is going to pull out his great club.
Oh,
And
It's a
is that
great-
with disadvantage? He's got disadvantage, correct?
Yeah.
Got disadvantage, yes.
Okay, so the first one is a 9 plus 8, so that's a 17.
That's a miss.
Second one is a 4, a 4 plus 8, so that's what he gets, and that completely misses.
That's
So
a
he
definite miss.
swings with his club. Does Vicious Mockery, does it affect every single attack or just the first attack? on their
Just
turn?
the first attack.
Okay, because he's gonna take another attack on you, Digsby. He is pissed. He swings back his club again, and he brings it down gopher style on your head. Ooh, God. That's
No.
that's 15 plus 8.
Oh,
So that's a 23.
Oh, hello. Boom!
oh no!
He lifts the club up and his head's just not gone, and just a second later.
oh my god! Oh, it scared the shit out of me.
One sec, I need to grab a lot of dice, which is a bad statement to make.
No, Bigsby, we love Digsby, we love you.
We just met you. Shoot, sorry guys.
In the arms of Kurt Angle.
God damn it.
11 plus.
Why?
You take 16 points of bludgeoning damage
Ow.
as you are just hammered into the ground. Half your body just goes into the dirt.
Just imagine the cartoon sound effects.
Ow. 16
Uh,
points. Let's see.
Yeah, 16
Shoves
points
his
of
head in his
damage.
shell.
And by the way,
8,
everybody,
9,
in the arms
10.
of Kurt Angle the credit goes to CNL Snake, who came up with it.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
it's an ancient meme from an ancient game. Just I'll tell you about it later.
Sounds good.
Digsby's
Alright.
head pops back out of his shell. Ow.
You got a little bit of blood coming out of your nose. Your ears are ringing a bit. This fellow is going to make a wisdom save against the illusion.
What?
He fails. He grabs part of the fence and he's going to make a strength check, which should be easy for him. Yeah, he rips off part of the fence, like, and he begins to swing at your illusion as it pursues him. This guy shudders, and he's gonna try and break out of the hold person spell. And that is a 6 minus 1. That's a 5. So he's For a second, he flexes, and Greckles, your heart beats as he suddenly moves, and then just goes back. Actually, this is a concentration spell. So you actually have to roll for concentration, Digsby.
All right, what do I roll for that one?
I have not done that before, because we don't have spellcasters usually.
Excellent.
What is Panic's chopped liver? Oh god, he might be chopped liver. Run, Panic!
Sorry.
The pretty one.
Concentration. So a spell must be maintained with concentration. Taking damage. Whenever you take damage while you are concentrating on a spell, you must make a Constitution saving throw. So please roll a Constitution saving throw for me.
All right.
And it'd be 18 to pass because you took 18.
Well, that's a fail. No,
Yeah,
he's
that's
free.
a fail. He's free. In fact, that gives him his turn because it would have dropped just as you got hit.
Yep.
So he is able to move now. And he is right peeved off at you, Borky.
Oh.
And he is going to swing his club at you.
Borky
That
says
is a
it-
12.
Sorry.
You say in giant, sorry.
I say in giant. Oh.
Which in orc is also oh. And also in common is
Oh.
We're learning so much today.
That's a 20.
Also an infernal.
That's a 20 to hit you.
Yes, it does hit me.
Okay. Oh shit.
Thank God I have rage on. Oh.
21 plus 5. That's 26 points of bludgeoning damage, which is halved to 13 points of bludgeoning
Does
damage.
Borky also get knocked into the ground?
No, you get hit right in the chest. You kind of flex into it, and he rears up his hand again and swings his club at you.
Oh my God.
And that is a 17 to hit you.
Ooh, wait. Okay, if it matches my armor class, do I block it?
It hits.
Damn it!
Yeah, you do damage. You
Yeah,
do damage
if
to
it's
me.
equal, it hits. Oh, this roll's not too bad. That is 17 cut down in half. Comes to 8 points of damage as you are smashed across the head with the great club. Your hair kind of unties and scatters and gets tangled in the blood. And he is just screaming and roaring. He's like, I'll crush all of you! And he's flailing his club around angrily.
You have a crush on me?
That ends their turn. Task, it is now your turn. You now see these giants now rampaging in anger.
All right, so I'm guessing the guy who was on held person when he took the most damage.
Oh yeah, you saw him. His legs get like chopped
All right.
up. There's like hawks of flesh currently, like strips of flesh, like dragging around behind him as he moves. At the moment.
All right, I'm just gonna scream at Taurus to get the human by the wagon.
Okay.
And
He has his command.
Yep, he has his command, and I'm gonna take 2 pot shots at the boy who took damage.
Okay.
Here I go. 29.
That hits.
16 points of damage.
16 points of damage, not bad.
Next one.
Grab his health here. Oh, I closed my calculator like an idiot. I'm gonna need that.
No.
No.
There's a 12 hit.
It's a 12. You hit him, but like in his ear. You give him a piercing.
Piss. Oh well.
Doesn't do any damage, but you got 16 points off.
They can't all be winners.
No, you hit a lot. You hit very well most of the time.
Yeah.
But you give him a nice piercing, and he kind of goes, like, hey, this looks kind of good. Goes back to combat.
Oh, pretty now.
I'm going to kill you while I'm pretty. And that ends your turn, I assume, unless you want a bonus action, anything at all.
Do I have anything that's worth a bonus action though? That's
You have Hunter's Mark, but
I do.
it's up to you.
Oh, do you allow that? Well, Boyo is.
I will say that you have to do it after your attack, because you just made your attack, but...
Well, guys, it's been a
If
good
you can
adventure
reach
so
it,
far.
Hunter's Mark.
It's been a great adventure, guys. This is.
Very glad I could join.
Okay,
I'm
so
grabbing the earth right now. I'm gonna actually put Hunter's Mark on not the boy that's the most dead, the guy who has not been hit the most.
Who's not, which would be actually this one far away, but I assume you want the guy who's...
Oh no! I want the guy by the cauldron.
Alright, absolutely. He is marked with Hunter's Mark. A little symbol appears above his head, an arrow pointing down, going, murder this person.
Murder this, please.
There we go. That ends your turn, unless you would like to move. Taurus...
Nope, I'm not gonna move.
Taurus, because he can, he is 2 sizes smaller, is
yeah.
going to run through the giant's legs, and that's a 14 plus 0. Okay. He runs through. And he grabs the fellow. Actually, I just need to calculate how far he can go. Okay, so he'll reach the guy. He's gonna run over. He's gonna grab the guy.
We got the
Right
guy.
He watches Taurus between the legs. He just like ducks and dives like a dog in agility and runs over and grabs the cuff of the man's shirt. And he starts screaming, like thinking that Taurus is gonna eat his body, but no, Taurus just grabs him. Panic, it is now your turn.
Okay. So Panic's gonna look down at his hands, seeing the situation is not really going as good as it could be. He's gonna narrow his eyes, look at the giant that they're all fighting. He's gonna thrust his hands out, arcane smoke billowing from his hands, and a crazed look in his eyes. He's going to cast Crown of Madness
Alrighty.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
on
You
this.
wanna try
Crown
that
of
spell?
Madness.
Could you click the spell for me?
Yeah, oh, I had it minimized.
okay.
Crown of Madness. There you go.
Alright, wisdom saving throw will be charmed by you for the duration. While the target is charmed by you, a twisted crown of jagged iron appears above its head. The charmed target must use its actions before moving on each of its turn to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that you mentally choose. Okay. Let's roll the wisdom save. He's got a -1 to it. That's a natural 1.
Oh.
So that's a 0.
He definitely fails.
Yeah, you watch as it coalesces above him in smoke. As you shoot the smoke out of your hand, it kind of bellows over as Borky is kind of getting hit by this thing. This crown begins to just kind of spin and then form above his head and then comes down on his head, and you see it almost impale it on his skull in a way, in almost an ethereal way. And he goes,
And
slowly
after that
turns to
crown materializes on his head, I speak into his mind. You know what tastes really good? Giant stew.
you.
And I have him look towards his friend.
He slowly lulls his head over as the other giant is currently engaged with Digsby at the moment. Do you want to do anything else on your turn?
I am going to use my bonus action to cast Healing Word on Baborki.
Okay.
Baborki. Damn right.
Baborki.
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 Original character Baborki. Do not steal.
It's not like I want to heal you or anything, Baborki. All right, and that is Healing Word.
Panic kun.
Daisuke.
Alright,
Yay.
7.
Yay.
healing.
I'm healed. 7. Back up to 49.
Mm-hmm. Very nice. Does that end your turn there, Panic?
Yes, that does.
Alright, Greckles, it is now your turn. You're currently carrying this woman, and she is seeing the giants, and she's just screaming over and over and over again. You have half movement if you're carrying her.
Yep. I'm gonna bonus action dash to get her to get her to the fence over here. Actually, let's get them over here.
I don't know if you can dash with a person. Actually, I think you can. If you can't, then I'm gonna say you can. I mean, it makes sense. You're just running with them.
All right, I'm actually gonna take them behind over here.
Okay.
I believe that was. Can I put her to the side?
Yeah, I'll let you do that.
Okay. And then with the rest of my action, in a flash of blue blur, whip out a dart and just chuck it.
Chucking at this guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Was gonna try to stab him in the eye, but he looks like he's preoccupied at the moment.
Yeah, his head is invincible at the
12.
moment. He's turning around.
Well, is there flank bonus for that?
No, you're not flanking him. You have to be up against him.
Ah, okay.
Not at a distance. You throw the dart and it shoots just a little wide and lands near Tarisk over here. You see it kick up some dust, but no hit.
All right.
I will say with a free action, you can untie the lady, just cut her free if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll do that, definitely.
I'll let you do that real quick, because they didn't bind them they used crap rope.
They're giants.
I
Yeah,
imagine
not
it'd be very hard to tie a knot with fingers like that.
Yeah, no. That ends your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Digsby, it's now your turn. You're feeling a little dizzy.
I don't feel so hot.
But you're conscious. You're looking up at this giant 16 foot tall, angry chef. He's got kind of a really stained chef hat. It's quite disgusting, though. It smells like old cheese and rotten eggs.
I like cheese. Oh, you that was quite rude what you did with your club there. I appreciate it.
I kind of rub my head and use lay on hands on myself.
Okay.
Aw.
Aww.
You have a pool of, I believe,
25, I think.
25, yeah. So you can
Let's
choose.
see. I'm
however
gonna
much.
do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna heal myself for 6.
Okay.
And as my, let's see. Is this an action?
Lay of hands, I believe.
Lay on hands is definitely an action. I'm trying to check on another one.
Oh my god, our turtle friend is a paladin.
Oh, yep, bonus action. And as a bonus action, I say, I'll be right back. And I duck into my shell.
All right. You duck into the shell.
Thump.
Let me grab. That brings your AC up to.
Yes!
It brings. Yeah.
I imagine he's like in those cartoons where he's got like a couch and a TV in there.
That brings you up to shell defense +4, so that brings you up to a 21.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Yeah, you. There's a lot of disadvantages to this though.
Yeah.
It actually does take an action to do this. Actually.
Oh, does it? So I can't do that one.
You
Damn.
can re-emerge as a bonus action.
Ah, damn.
Yeah.
Shuckle used withdraw.
I'm sorry. It would have been so much fun, but sadly, it's what it says here in the racial thing.
It's all good. I thought it'd be something along the lines of a movement.
You could do, if you want to do a defensive action, you could do, I believe there is a guard action. Let me just double check here.
Yeah, you can do like guard or dodge.
Sorry.
I'll take dodge. That gets him disadvantage on attacks against me.
Yes. So, rolls against you take disadvantage. Yeah. So you're gonna do a dodge action?
Yeah.
Absolutely. That'll only affect, I'm gonna say, the first attack, I imagine. Until the start of your next turn. Oh, actually, any attack roll. You're good. Yeah, okay.
I'm
that
just
ends your
gonna be
turn.
looking him dead in the eye. Please don't do it again.
Bork, you hear in Giant, Turtle's got a dumb face! Like, really spitting out, like, saliva. You get it spittled on a little bit, Bigsby. It gets on your shell. It's pretty
Ew.
gross. Borky, it is now your turn.
Okay, so now I just want a clarification out of character here. So that one that I've been fighting is now mind controlled, correct?
You
Correct.
don't roll an intelligence check to see if you know that.
Because I see that he's looking
I mean,
over his
You see the crown.
Yeah, the crown does appear for everyone.
intelligence
show
check.
up.
12.
You think he's good. You get the sense that seeing magic-y stuff, it's probably either Digsby or it's Panic doing something weird again.
Okay. Okay, so now if I disengage from this giant, will it take a attack of opportunity against me because it's mind control?
No, he won't, because his target is no longer you. He's
What?
not interested in you anymore.
Oh, I not interested in me. That's fine. You got a better looking friend. Borky jumps over. Right, just pretty much like just. No, I'm joking.
He's 6 feet. You can go under him if you want to do like a combat
Bork,
slide.
I was just gonna say Borky kind of like combat slides over Bigsby and goes parkour and then lands beside him, like it's bad parkour.
Right.
Like you just kind of like, you like just like kind of like.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on, Bigsby? Side to side, like I said.
It's Digsby.
Borky, with a bonus actually just yells out at the giant. Oh, the thing what you're eating tonight is death. Besides, I know a better chef. And Borky swings his axe. 15.
Alright. That hits.
And Borky, 11 slashing, plus 2 for rage, so 13.
That's 13. Nice.
Alrighty,
Roll to
and
attack again.
I guess I'm used to having 2 attacks. Borky just does a flourish. And one more for going home. 18.
That hits.
And 13.
Nice. That's enough. You bring down your axe on his knee, and he stumbles down, and you bring back your axe to his other leg, and he falls kind of onto, like, his arm catches the cauldron and begins to spill onto him. And as you kind of have the upper hand with the crown of thorns, the other giant, with you two combined, shove the giant headfirst into the cauldron.
Oh.
And you hear him scream out and muffle as hot water and hot soup splashes everywhere.
Brutal.
Brutal.
Oh,
And
my.
you hear him screaming, and you see his hand like melting. It's molten hot soup. That ends your turn.
Damn.
That don't smell so good.
This giant now no longer has a target.
Oh no. I'll get the light.
I'm looking up what that means.
The charmed target must use its action before moving on each of its turns. While the target is charmed, the target can act normally on its turn if you choose no creatures or none are within its reach. Sorry, I should probably not be reading this out of order. Sorry, must use action before moving on each of its turn to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that you mentally choose. The target can act normally on its turn if you choose no creature or if... Okay, so you can do just nothing then.
Yeah, I just have him not do anything, but I believe I can have him move though.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have.
Oh, actually, this thing gets a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, he does get a wisdom saving throw at the end of his turn.
Yeah, so you have control of him now.
All right, I'm gonna have him move closer to this guy who's freaking out.
Okay, he can move. How far can you move in a turn? Oh shit, you can move quite a bit.
You're giant.
He runs up right next to it. In fact, walks through the illusion of the dragon, and at that point, the other dragon says, "It's not real."
How'd you see that? It's not punch.
He walks up to it. Do you want? He can't attack though. So
yeah, he can't. I'll just have him look at it. There's a clear madness in his eyes. Like his eyes.
Yeah, he's starting to bleed out of his eyes a little bit too.
He got the crazy eyes, son.
But now since it's the end of his turn, unless he has any bonus actions, he can do.
No. You only get an action to control him.
Well, then in that case, he gets to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. Ooh, that's an 18 minus 1. That's a 17.
Just barely passes.
He walks up to his friend, and he shakes his head like, as the crowd once again turns back into smoke and drifts up into the sky. And he turns to the other giant, and he goes, "Brother, is that? What's going on?" And the other giant goes, "I don't know, hot sog. We got Trixie's ones with us. We'll eat them and get their magic." And they both, this guy is going to turn towards you guys again.
Hello.
Actually,
Uh-oh.
he's gonna run
My name's
up.
Digsby.
I need to roll an athletics check for Tarisk as the... Oh, well, there goes the dice.
It happened.
It happens
one every
every
session.
time.
Just roll it in the bowl.
I don't have a bowl.
Someone get her a bowl!
For fuck's sake, get her a bowl!
Taurus, it's a 16 for Tarisk as he grabs onto the man's shirt. The giant grabs his legs. And that is... Oh, shit.
Tarsk,
That's
no!
17. Oh, it's... No, wait, that's a... No, that's a 17. Oh, that's 12 plus 5. Tarisk tries so hard like a dog with like a piece of rope, but the giant manages to rip the man out of his bite, and he throws it, hurls it at you, Borky. He throws the man at you.
I catch him.
Okay.
What do I need to roll to catch him? Like, is it an overhand or an underhand pitch? Where's this coming from?
He is like full on overhand baseball pitching this guy at you. And he rolled a 20 to hit you.
Oh,
He just fastball special this man at you.
Yeah, he just fastball specialed the man at you.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, Christ. You and the man take 5 points of damage. A lot.
Does that get reduced for his rage?
Yeah. It is, I will say it's bludgeoning damage. But the gentleman, as he hits you, Borky, you hear a crack. And I want you to roll a, what would this be? This is one of those things you have to improvise.
5.5 is 2, right? Or do you want to do me to?
Yeah, 2. It's 2.
Okay.
It's always round down to the lower amount. I need you to roll, I'm gonna say roll a strength check.
A strength
to
check?
catch this man.
Just,
yeah.
All right, here we go. Here I go.
If not, he'll take more damage.
12!
Okay, no, he's out. He's unconscious. You hear a snap noise as his face drags across the ground. You see blood kind of begin to pour out of his nose.
Oh,
Son of a bitch.
I have an advantage with rage, guys, but I still rolled a 12. Thank you, though.
Yeah.
All
He is currently unconscious at your feet.
Oh.
And the giant is going to move, and he's going to attack Tarisk.
No!
With his club. Oh, Christ. That's a 23 to hit poor Tarisk.
Oh, God.
These giants are really messing us up.
Yeah. Let me write down Taros' health over here. Okay. Oh, buddy. Okay. 13 plus 4. That's 17 plus 8. Wait. No, plus 5. That's 22 points of damage. You watch as this horrific yelp cries out as poor Tarisk is like all of his arm, like his legs spread out like roadkill onto the ground as the club comes right down on his back shoulder blade and he is just pushed into the dirt. There's a giant crater in the shape of his body as the giant swings down on him. He's alive. You hear a very, very upset sound from him as he gets kind of hit pretty badly. That ends the giant's turn.
This aggression will not stand.
No, Task, it is now your turn.
This aggression will not stand.
Your arms shake with anger.
Activate your machine gun arrow ability.
Well, my fucking my target is dead, the one that had the hunter's mark, so that was
You can bonus action just move it, I believe.
Oh, I can't I? But the problem is
Click the spell. I don't think it takes up a slot. I don't know, actually.
Let me double check. Let me check Hunter's Mark here.
Yeah.
Wisdom check, blah, blah, blah. If the target drops to 0 hit points, spell ends, you can bonus action to subsequent your turn to mark a new creature.
I'll let you do that, because you didn't know. So if you want to change it over to someone else.
Yeah. Well, that boy, he's fucking marked now.
Alright, can do. I clicked the wrong button. There we go. He is now marked. Hunter's marked. Is your bonus action?
Yep. Oh god, I really wish I could. I can't because it's a concentration spell. I wanted to roll Hail of Thorns on him. I can't do 2 concentrations at once, so that's not happening.
You can't, which is a shame.
Alright, well, I'm gonna hit this man.
Okay.
Here I go. 25.
That hits.
16, let me roll my 1d8 on that.
Okay.
5.
Damn.
So that's 21 points of damage on the first attack.
Alright, let me calculate this here. Minus 21. Okay.
17.
That hits.
Not a good one. Alright, so that's 7 plus 14.
7. So that's 14.
Still a lot of damage.
Borky, as you are standing where you are, you hear a vzz fly right past your head.
Woo!
As one arrow flies past your head, you're like, oh, and then another one on the other side of your head, and you're like, oh! Digsby, you hear the second one as it flies past your shell, and you kind of peek out a little bit. Alrighty. And that ends your turn there. Tarisk is gonna get up.
Gets out of the tar shape hole.
He looks to you, waiting at a command. What would you like him to do?
Kill!
Okay, you have him attack. Alrighty, let's go, buddy. Where's your attack? There we go. That's a natural 20.
Oh, revenge!
Revenge!
To the kneecaps!
Right. That's 7 plus 3. That's 10 plus 3. So that's 13 points of damage as you watch Tarisk latch onto the leg of the giant. And the giant starts to scream and flail as this guardian drake is now biting down. He's kicking his leg out like as Tarisk is just like shaking his head like a rabid chihuahua on this guy's leg. He is holding on for dear life. That ends his turn. Panic, it is now your turn.
Okay. Let me use the ruler real quick. All right. I'm gonna run up directly behind Borky.
Okay.
I am going to cast Healing Word on Digsby.
Okay.
Healing word.
When I get that feeling.
Oh.
6.
And I'm going to hold my action until both of them are within 30 feet of me.
You speak real
Okay.
purdy.
He does a lot of things. He does a lot of things, Purdy.
It's true.
Alright, Greckles, it is now your
How
turn.
high is this roof over here?
That roof, I'd say, is probably about 20 to 30 feet.
Okay, so that's not gonna happen. I could make it.
In our world,
Would it be hindering? Would the cart be hindering terrain at this point rather than a
I would
huge
say,
obstacle?
I would say you would have to make an acrobatics check to like leap off of it if you wanted to go like
hell
full
yeah.
on like Assassin's Creed.
Oh
Tomb
hell
Raider or
yeah,
something.
that's the plan.
Okay.
I was gonna bonus action dash, use the 60 feet to wait, not 60 feet, 55 feet, and then the other 25 to dash away.
Okay.
So you see, seeing that the woman is okay, Greckles starts to make another mad dash, just blue blurring across the field. As soon as he reaches the broken down cart, he puts
Roll
a
your
hand on it, braces his feet, and 27.
You do a front flip.
Front flip. And with elegant precision, brings down the scary acid dagger of stab for 18.
That hits.
For 8 points.
And then your sneak attack damage.
Sweet.
Because he's engaged with Taurus. Taurus currently is gnawing at his ankle.
Oh, where's my dice thing? There we go. And that's, God, it's 3d6 now, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh my lord.
And another 13 points of damage. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 21 points of damage.
Alright. So that's, 8. 21 points of damage. Not bad, not bad. You run, not only do you run on top of the cart, but you keep running, you run on top of his back, and you go into his back shoulder blades, and you stab him with the acid dagger. And you see some of the flesh burn, and as he's like kicking Taurus, he like kicks Taurus against the wagon, trying to pry him off. He just reaches back and starts screaming. He reaches up with his hands trying to grab you. I imagine you jump off and retreat.
Oh, hell yeah. I would, do I need to roll another acrobatics to jump off and land?
I'm gonna say yes, because you're fairly...
23.
All right, yeah, you managed to like backflip off like a diver, and you land on the cart, and you can run if you would like to.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
So, Gaijin, you know what you just did? You just jump triangled with dual blades from Monster Hunter.
Hell yeah, I did.
Fuck yeah.
That was the whole idea.
I've got Lanny's
All
cat.
right.
I've got Lanny's cat on my lap right now.
Oh, I'm jealous.
Oh, that's nice.
Which
Speaking
one?
of Lanny, it's Digsby's turn.
It's Selena.
Hello. All right, I'm gonna. Let's see. I'm gonna step up here.
Okay.
I'll take out my, lift up my shovel, and I'll give it a good swing.
That hits.
And I'm going to use my what is it? Divine Smite on it as well.
All right. If you can click Divine Smite.
I can.
You're smiting with a shovel. I love it.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna use a first level slot, I'm assuming.
Yes.
All right. So I'll be 2d8. So click your battle axe for your damage,
Bang.
and then roll 2d8 off of the dice roller.
2d8. Blunk.
9.
Nice.
All right.
Ooh,
now
that's
for my-
17 points of damage.
And assuming it's still alive, I'm going to swing again.
All right. Let me just 1 second quickly minus that. So that is 17.
19.
Ooh, that hits.
And you know what? I'll go ahead and use it again. Why not?
Alrighty.
5
5?
plus
3. Aw. 8 points of damage, nothing to sneeze at. You hit him repeatedly over the knee. You guys hear echoing across this farmland a gonging noise of this flat end of the shovel hitting the kneecap of this giant as Digsby is just like, stop it. Stop that.
Let go of the puppy!
You're just hitting him over and over and over again. And as you do, you guys watch as like almost celestial fire is like echoing across the kneecap, leaving scorch marks and burns of divine energy across the kneecap of this giant who is currently kind of like jumping up and down as if on hot coals. He's got Taurus gnawing one leg and a turtle smacking the other. He's kind of trying to keep balance at the moment. That ends your turn, Digsby. Borky, it is now your turn.
As a bonus action, Borky's gonna turn back to Panic. I think you should heal this man. He's dying.
I already did.
No, the guy down there. The poor
This guy here.
The poor NPC.
NPC.
He gestures to the man in front of him.
the hostage who's like broken neck on the floor.
Yeah, he's bleeding out pretty bad.
I'm just gonna, cause I got stuff to do. Borky like steps over the body. Sorry, sir. And Borky charges into that guy as well. You heard the turtle. I said stop it. And Borky swings his great axe. 12?
That misses.
Ah!
Misses. He's like hopping up and down. You go to smack his knee, but he like just jumps over it as Taurus is being whipped around back and forth.
Come on. Borky's getting frustrated. God, okay, fine. Borky, nat 1! Oh no!
I need you to roll damage.
What?
11!
11. Oh no!
No.
You watch,
didn't.
You go to swing and you miss, and as you miss, the giant's foot pulls in, bringing in Taurus.
No!
Nadine, you
Looks
wouldn't.
at you,
Nadine, you wouldn't.
and you slash his shoulder blade all the way down to the back of his leg. He's alive. He looks very betrayed.
No!
You're my next target. You are my next
I
target.
was an accident! No!
So, can I pass the hunter's mark on the back of Bork's head?
No.
I was an...
Friendship murder.
There's been so much friendly fire in this game.
You guys are terrible. Alright.
I just didn't mean to. I did nothing at all.
Oh wait, you have rage up too, so it's +2.
Come on.
No!
There we go. He's still alive though. He's not looking good. He's
All right, everyone, unfollow Monty off of Twitter.
Oh, shut It was the dice.
It
It was the dice.
Emergency cupcakes. Thank you, propane. I'll stop. I'll stop.
Oh my god. That ends your turn. It is now the giant's turn.
No!
She said it was gonna be scary, guys.
Yeah. Welcome to level 5.
No!
The giant's going to attempt to kick Taurus. Try and get rid of him. Oh Christ, that's a 17 plus 8. That's a 25. And oh boy, damage. Okay. Oh, okay, not bad. That's not bad. 2, 4, 5. That's 9 plus 5. That's 14. He's out. You watch as Taurus flies through the air. He's kicked away. He flies through the air, flips a few times in the air, and lands on the ground. He's unconscious.
Oh,
Bad joke, the giant says, and then he turns to you, Borky, and he is going to attack you with his second attack. That's a natural 20.
oh fuck!
Oh, God.
No, Borky's getting knocked back.
Okay.
If Porky's still alive.
That's double dice.
Oh, oh no!
I just see a
Oh.
green blur fly past me. The hell was that?
Okay, let me roll here. Okay, not terrible. It's 10 plus 2, that's 12. Plus... That's 22 plus 5. So that's 27 cut in half. Is 13.
Oh my god.
You are... There is a foot on your head, and you are just accordion crushed into the ground with his club. He brings down his club, and you are just you're up to your waist in dirt at that point. And you also, like Digsby, are now bleeding out of the nose.
Oh my lord, my lord. Thank God for rage. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, you're a barbarian.
Thank
I'm gonna roll this guy's intelligence.
Sure are, Taka. You sure are.
What you hey, you calm down over there.
Alright, you should be quiet, shoot arrows, you know your place.
This guy, in
I'll
a
take the
fit of
hits.
rage, is going to run over to the cauldron and push it over.
Oh no!
No!
Oh dear.
That's plus... No, he doesn't do it. He's not strong enough. He tries to push it. He's like... And it begins to shift, and some of it kind of spitters out next to you, Digsby, but he doesn't have enough strength. He rolled a
Ew.
5.
Wouldn't
Oh.
that, like, sear the crap out of his hands?
He's burning his hands a bit.
Ah.
Oh.
Actually, I can roll a constitution for him to see.
And
Really
Monty.
he burns his hand a bit, actually.
I've got him
Mhm.
in my sights.
I know
Oh,
you do.
My action commands have been, my action
Oh yeah,
credentials
he is.
have
He's
been
in
met. So I cast Bane on both of them.
Oh shit!
Hey.
You can use that as a reactionary spell?
No, it's not a reaction. It's
He
I
held
I
action.
held my action.
Oh, you held action. That's right.
Windows just
Must-
popped up for me. Sorry, give me a second here. Can you click Bane for me? It's
I already
a
did. I already
charisma
did.
saving
Charisma
throw.
saving throw.
Oh yeah, these guys are real charming.
Oh,
for
you
sure.
beautiful children! Let's see you get out of this one.
There were.
That's a 10, so that fails for the guy who's fighting Digsby and Dorky. And the guy with the cauldron rolled a 2, so that's a 0.
Wow.
They have both been baned.
Yep.
What does Bane
Yeah,
do
so-
exactly again?
They now subtract 1d4 from any of their attack rolls or saving throws
Oh my
Yep.
god.
for a
Whew.
whole minute.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, that was your reaction.
Was
That
it?
ends the giant's turn. Yeah, so you held your action from your round.
Oh, that counts as a reaction. Okay.
Well, yeah, you said you wanted to hold your action until something happens, so then your
Yeah.
action happened. So you'll have your turn when you come.
Gotcha. I just didn't know it counted as an action.
Task! You watch as Taurus goes flying through the air and crashes to the ground, unmoving.
Eye sparks, cursing and draconic intensifies, shooting arrow.
Okay,
14.
that hits. Who are you aiming for?
The guy who kicked Tarisk.
Okay, that
And let
definitely
me roll that
hits.
hunter's mark. 8!
There we
8.
go.
That's 16 plus 8, so that's 24.
And now let's do it again. 20!
Oh my god.
And do it again. 6!
You watch, Digsby, you look up and you see one arrow fly right into the bowling ball sized eye of the giant, who screams and stumbles back, and as he's falling on the cart, you see another arrow go right into his other eye, and he grabs both of his eyes and screams and falls backwards, gurgling, dead.
Fuck you. In draconic intensifies.
Thank you, Tysk.
Ask holds his bow and points it at Borky.
No.
The other giant screams, "Rough!" like really sadly. You guys here both are Borky, you hear it too, it's nothing in giant, you think it's a name. And he begins to try to push on that cauldron a bit harder. It is now Tara's turn. He's gonna have to make a death saving throw. That's a 12, that's a pass.
Oh my god.
Okay. It is now Panic, it is now your turn.
Panic's done with this. He's gonna string up his guitar and look right at the last remaining giant, and I cast Shatter
Okay.
at 3rd level.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Damn!
Jeez. Blast those eardrums.
So let me just see what this does at higher levels. An additional D8. So let me just go ahead and click that at level 3.
Oh, Monty, I'm sorry. Can I pass over Hunter's Mark onto the other guy?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
So he needs to pass a Constitution saving throw, or he takes 18 thunder damage.
All right.
They're kind of good at that.
They're kind of good at that, but we'll
Yeah,
see.
but it's my most powerful spell.
Yeah. Okay.
Level 3.
This
That
knocked
is
us up to 11.
13 plus 4. That's a 17.
Ah! Just barely passes, so he takes half damage.
Takes half damage. That's 18. That becomes 9. It's still not bad. You shatter, and he lets go of the cauldron. He grabs his ears and like begins to scream as you do manage to get him kind of distracted for the moment.
Does he not have Bane, though?
He does have Bane.
Does have Bane.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Let's see
So
here.
subtract 1d4.
That's 4. So
Oh!
it hits.
He takes the full damage then.
He does. He's still alive, but he's beginning to bleed out of his ears.
I'll fix
he's
that.
grabbing his ears.
I'll fix that. And while the thunder damage is coming out, I scrape my pick across my guitar strings, and I activate my Chords of Power Deafening Chord.
All right. So you have to roll another save, doesn't he?
Yes, he needs to roll another Constitution saving throw.
That is 11 plus 4, so that's a 15.
That fails.
That fails. All right.
So he is now deafened, and I roll my Bardic Inspiration die.
Do I have sort of ear thing?
8
There we
That's
go.
a thing. He takes an additional 3 thunder damage.
All right, he takes an additional 3 to thunder damage. He stumbles back and he shakes his head like he's trying to get the sound, like knocking out water from the ear. He starts to knock out the sound out of his ear as you continue to play, and he looks up to you angry, his face wrinkled with rage. That ends your turn. Greckles, it is now your turn.
Okay.
Grackles. Grackles.
Seeing our poor boy on
Oh
the
wait,
ground.
I gotta roll a death saving throw for the guy on the ground.
Oh, I thought he was dead.
That's a failure.
Wait, no, I have a bonus. Oh, wait, no, never mind.
You can only
Yeah,
fail.
I used my bonus action on Deafening Chord.
Yeah, you did. So it's 1 failure for him. Greckles, sorry, it's your turn. I forgot to do that. My bad.
Oh, seeing our poor boy on the ground, I'm gonna rush over and pop a potion of. Where are my potion lists? Hang on a second. Sorry, there's a lot of info to re-scroll.
I know.
I'm gonna do my 1d4 plus 4.
Okay.
Because you guys are the only family that I know.
Aw.
4 plus 4, he gets 8 back. 8 back. He comes back, and you see his eyes open, and he's like, he's on his back, and he looks up to you like a dog, and you just see his tail start to move a little bit as he looks up to you, and he like licks your face.
Could I also have an attack action since that?
I believe giving someone a potion does take an action.
Okay.
Let me double check that. In fact, I'm gonna Google that because I'll be digging through the book.
Oh,
Giving
you don't fuck with my family.
a potion take an action 5e. I'll just quickly double check that. Drinking or administering a potion takes an action. So
Okay.
yeah, no, sorry. You have a bonus action.
Oh, I do have a bonus action. Check this shit out. I'm gonna bonus action dash. 15. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Seeing our wonderful house pet and friend be so brutally injured, Greckles narrows his eyes sharply. There's a small glint as he craves the death of this horrible creature, and just speeds off around the cart, trying to take his mark. And that's my action.
Okay. Digsby, it's now your turn.
I see the poor man suffering down here. I'm gonna go over and say, "Oh, you don't look so good there." Here.
He doesn't reply.
Bring out your dead.
You don't look so good.
His mouth unhinges like a snake, and he just starts eating him alive.
I won't have to worry about rations for a while.
My metabolism's real slow. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay.
Which is 1d8 plus whatever my charisma modifier is.
You can just
It's
click
2.
it. Just click it.
Okay. Do 1d8 plus 2. So let's roll that. Bloop. Whoops.
It's a 3.
3.
If you click the spell, it should do the same thing too.
Oh, should it?
Yeah, just click the spell. I'll let you click the spell.
Oh, there it is. Bloop. No, it keeps clicking the name.
Do the boop.
Why isn't it working? It
Bobbity
brings,
boopy.
Oh, cast it as level 1. Gotcha. That's the thing.
There we
you go. Okay, 9.
That's good.
You touch him and you feel Hoketh's energy run through your fingertips, your claws, as it spreads across the man's chest, and you see his jaw, which was dislocated when it hit Borky. It just snaps back into place, and he just he looks up to you and
Hello. My name's Digsby. You're short for Digsby.
just keep screaming.
Is it short for Digsbert? It is.
He is currently screaming. He doesn't seem to be very calm at the moment. Does that end your turn there, Digsby?
I just stroke his hair. It's okay.
with your disembodied hand.
No. My good hand. My good hand.
Yeah, don't scare me.
Armsby is currently holding the shovel.
Oh my god. That brings us to Borky. It is now your turn.
Borky's feeling a little bit beaten up. Borky's been kind of getting his ass kicked a little bit. Borky is just getting really frustrated.
I'm an orc. I'm an orc, damn it. I ain't losing to no giants. Orcs is better than giants. Ain't no one better than an orc.
Borky runs around the actual pot and just like a running swing. But Borky activates a second rage.
Frenzied rage?
Borky activates Orky Rage. Frenzy, aka
Okay.
Frenzied Rage.
Okay. That gives you advantage on your attacks, I believe.
Yes, it does. So Borky swings. 20. Did not need it. 27.
That hits. That definitely hits.
11 slashing plus 2.
2 for rage.
But Borky's not done. And Borky's gonna step back, do a little flourish, and swing again. 23.
You can also attack a third time.
Oh, I can. 16.
Yeah.
Borky ain't done. Borky's not done.
Damn it.
Borky just keeps on hacking. He's angry as heck because of that last attack and his mistake. He hurt one of his friends. Borky, with advantage! With advantage!
See, you miss. You just miss.
I just missed, thank God.
Yeah, you just miss, and you miss for good reason.
He throws the axe back and it hits Taurus and get in the head.
I wish. Oh, that'd be so funny, but terrible.
You see that in the background?
I mean in a comedic way, not in a. I want him to be hurt. I don't want Taurus to be hurt. You swing, Borky. You slice through both of his legs, the blubber in slow motion moving. He falls forward. You bring down your axe on its head, and you just cleave it right off. It goes flying into the air, and you go to hit his head, and you're like, oh, the head's gone.
Oh, the head's. Oh.
And that ends combat
Oh.
as the last giant slumps down.
Fucking mad dash to Taurus, casting Cure Wounds on this boy.
I finished stroking the man's hair. Excuse me a second. I wander over here and start digging.
Okay. Roll an athletics check for me. I'd say with advantage. It's soft dirt, so
All right.
it's farmland. You're good to go. 20. You just start digging a hole. You just go in a circle. All right.
Yeah,
you heal it back up by 11.
Yeah.
What was the last heal? Sorry, I didn't apply his last heal. It was a
9.
9.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, it was 9. It was 9.
Yeah.
Okay. So plus
Hey, Zito.
Yeah.
You know what time it is.
It's survival time, but no, not yet. Taurus gets a little bit more of a priority.
I'm gonna go ahead.
Task will grab him by the side of his head, put his forehead to his, and apply Cure. Just like, I'm not losing you. Holy shit, I'm not losing you. Heal for 11.
The big gash on his side heals up completely, and one of his arms pops back into place, a bit like a connectable doll. And he looks okay. He's a little beat up still, but he's not critical. He's not on death's door anymore.
Task will stand, like, sigh of relief, sit, stay, pull out knife, and let's get to chopping.
He sits like between the cart thing, like almost like a horse. Like, oh, just
Yeah, I'm gonna go see if there's anything that Sven could use. So that's a 15.
You guys pilfer through the giants as a creature. Teeth. That's about it. The skin's useless.
Yeah.
The teeth are about the only thing. Greckles, you get 6 teeth, and Task, you get 4.
All right.
The rest of them are rotten and
I'm getting my arrows back.
yeah, disgusting. You need to roll a strength check to get your arrows back because they are in their bodies. Like, it's thick blubber.
14.
14. Okay, you managed to get back. How many arrows did you use?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You get all them back except for the 2 that you hit the giant with the eyes. You hit him in both eyes. They are just in his skull. There's no way you're going to get
So
those out.
I now have 34 arrows still.
You just barely see the feathers sticking out of the eyes. They are deep in there. I would like whoever would like to roll an investigation check. Though.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna cut this man free first.
Okay, you do. He just hugs the ground, just spreads out and like grabs a pile of dirt and just hugs it.
Easy, you're all right now.
Oh.
Investigation.
Yeah.
Ooh, 13 for the two of us.
Borky's just
you guys.
real fast. Can I just say something? Is Borky's watching Digsby?
So what are you doing, Digsby?
Digging the hole.
Who's the hole for?
I got to bury the giants.
Yeah, but it didn't pay you, though.
Oh, sorry.
I throw 10 copper up onto the field above me.
It cling, cling, cling. It clatters down. You see a crow go, ah! Grab a piece and fly away. The shiny copper.
Okay,
Best of luck, Bigsby. Borky then goes over to Borky goes up to the cauldron. His lightning spear is in there.
It is, yeah.
Ha.
It's bubbling and it's hot still. As you guys, who rolled the highest investigation?
We rolled the same.
Actually, I'll roll my
Panic-
I'll roll my investigation
Panic
too.
and Greckles. Actually, you don't need to. Panic
Damn
and
it.
Greckles, as you guys are kind of looking around the giants, the chef has nothing. He's got a giant cleaver which you can't even use. And the other one, who knows? It's whatever he had is now soup. But the last one that Borky sliced into pieces has a giant bag on his back. And you guys manage to kind of pull it from underneath his body. It kind of rolls over what's left of him. It's kind of soaked in his blood. Do you guys open it up?
I'll mage. Let's mage hand this open. We have no idea what we're gonna expect in this thing.
Okay.
Hey,
Get my mage hand.
Yeah, same here.
so 10 pounds of force.
The man and the woman, I'm going to say at this point, are kind of like.
Yeah, I cut the woman free.
Yo, she was already free. Gretchen's
okay.
got her. Yeah, they grab each other. They introduce themselves. Their name is Lorraine and Sheldon. They own the winery here. You guys, you open up the bag. Inside, you pull out the first thing, a human body.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It slowly pulls out, but it's not a human body. It's a mannequin, a wooden mannequin that's about Panic's size.
What?
It's missing an arm, but it's a wooden mannequin. It looks like the giant painted a face on it, like a goofy-looking face on it.
Panic like props it up and just makes it do a little dance. Oh, look at me.
Panic, who the hell is that?
Panic. That's exactly my point. This could be useful.
How?
Well, how about this? Imagine you were like this situation where we need something to be distracting, and we just place the mannequin there, and while you're doing that, one of you is mage handing my goddamn lightning spear out of this goddamn cauldron.
Okay, Borky almost had the point.
Please.
Greckles mage
Forgotten
hands the
magic.
stupid spear out and just throws it at his forehead.
All right, I need you to roll an investigation as you look around with your hand in this giant swimming pool style size.
10.
Kind of got a history with that, so good luck.
You pull out the spine of the giant, drop it back in, and you go back and search.
That's not it.
Panic. Well, we could easily use this as a decoy. It's something that my old friends actually told me how to use.
Okay. I run over to Borky and just start shoving it in the fanny pack of holding.
You do. It's kind of big. It doesn't really fit in the
What should we name him? Can we call him Human?
Borky, come
Great,
on.
I love it.
Hugh Hugmann. Human.
Greckles looks to the sky. I'm surrounded.
Bring Human. Why-
You Digsby, as you're digging your hole, you watch as the tiefling runs over and opens a fanny pack in the front of the orc and just starts shoving a human-sized mannequin down into the
Wait.
hole.
Before I do that,
Okay.
before I do that, I'm gonna. I pull it back out and I make it do a little, do a little dance for Digsby. You can do it, Digsby.
Armsby wriggles its way loose and skitters its way over.
Oh, okay.
Oh my
The
god.
arm, like a spider, runs over and like reaches up, kind of like gently caresses the like.
You
arm of the mannequin.
Armsby, you're not supposed to do that.
Hello, Armsby. I'm Human.
It It waves at human and then skitters back to you. Bigsby.
And I ritual cast detect magic on it.
Nothing. It's just a mannequin.
Shove it back in the phoenix.
Guys, we could use it like a just out of character really quick. We could use it like a trap. Just like dress it up in big baggy clothes, and someone comes to investigate, have arms, you just like punch it in the face.
That's a strong plan.
Welcome. It's missing an arm.
Welcome to the party, human. Borky pats his pen.
There is more in the bag.
Yeah, I'm looking.
You find a bundled up tent for about the size of one person.
Nice.
Here's it was being used as a hat.
Okay.
It's like a rain hat.
It is clever.
You find a leg of what you assume is either a deer or an elk of some kind. It
Fresh
appears
leg of goat.
Yeah, it appears to be wrapped in the tent. And it's a little gross. It's dry. There's some...
Do they have mammoth cheese?
God
damn it!
These aren't Skyrim Goliaths. Like
A
Digby
thunderbolt comes out of nowhere and hits you.
Taz looks at Greckles and says, "Look in the sky!" And there's a mammoth falling.
I was about to say,
Panic's out the way.
I was about to say, Digsby and Borky would be in space. If
Thank you. I was gonna say, if these were the actual giants, we wouldn't be here anymore.
All right. I'm sorry. What else is there besides the?
The meat. Roll knowledge nature to determine if it's edible.
Oh, that's a 5. Hey Taz, how does this look?
Survival or nature?
Nature.
Nature. 14.
Probably shouldn't.
Discard. Get rid of it.
Throws it over the shoulder.
All right. You throw it over your shoulder. And then you find a giant pair of sandals.
Oh,
how
like
big?
A giant, like giant sized.
Giant size. They're like giant flip flops.
Dude, come on. We have to put those in the. We have to put those in the dragon hung up on the wall somewhere.
Well, Taz,
oh wow, Greckles! I can't believe they got your mom's sandals. Ah ha ha
ha! Good one, buddy.
Yeah, there we go.
Out of character, I would definitely. In the alternate timeline where I pocketed that baby, Greckles turns around and says, "At least I have one."
Oh, that's mean.
The baby stolen timeline.
The baby stolen as the baby wiggles in my pocket.
The literal darkest timeline.
The baby rides the shoe like a mech. Come on, it's just riding itself.
Panic looks at these sandals and strokes his chin. He's like, "We could probably give these to Gorb."
Oh.
We never see Gorb though.
But
he's with
he's with paladins on a different island. Yeah, you could easily ship those to him. Yeah,
we could mail them to them.
Well, let's dress him up a little bit. Maybe a couple of gems, little gold leaves, something.
Why do I now imagine the pseudo dragons carrying a giant fuck all sandal into the crowd?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Brock's looking. Ah, I see. That dragon appears to be carrying Greckles' mom's sandal.
At least I have one.
You bag the sandals. They're light. They're just really wide and goofy. They're made out of like woven straw and tree, and the actual flip flop
giant sandals. I'm putting this.
The
in my
other part
inventory
is
right
the other part is like made out of like rope, like for like horses. And the last thing you find is really heavy, so I need both you guys to roll strength checks.
Oh boy. Okay, Borky comes over to help with his mighty strength.
I would definitely call Borky over for this one.
What's up? All right, let's do a strength.
With our combined strength of 11.
Nat 1.
Nat
1 from Borky.
And 2.
He pushes it back into the bag.
Shoot.
You guys are terrible. You guys like drag it, and as you drag it, you know that thing where you have something on the ground, you're trying to pull it out of like a black plastic bag. You just drag the plastic bag instead of pulling the thing out.
Damn it.
You guys do that, and then as you drop it, it hits your foot, Borky. And you take 1 point of damage.
Damn it!
He does the Tom scream.
You guys want to take another crack at it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Borky.
Another
Nat
2.
20.
Nat 20.
And strength check 16.
As you watch these two idiots try and pull, and they begin to pull the bag again, you're like, wait a second. You just go over, you grab the bag, and they just pull it out as you hold the bag in place. It is a giant bronze gong.
Ooh.
Can I knowledge anything for this?
Knowledge history.
Oh, that's 6. I don't know what the heck that is.
No idea.
22.
Oh, 22.
Oh,
It's a dwarven gong.
Ugh,
It's-
it's always fucking dwarven. Jesus
Sorry.
Panic, what is
That's
this?
racist.
Really?
I know that sound. You hear from deep in the hole.
You're gonna call me racist when
What
we
was-
live in an entire town that looks at us funny everywhere we go.
What was that? What was that, Digsby?
He's from the dwarves. You hear from a hole.
It's from the dwarves then. How big is it?
It's about 10 feet by 10 feet.
Oh, Jesus.
This
Can you
is a...
stand it
Very
up?
big. Yeah, sure. You can lean it up against some rocks or the wagon. I'll let you guys do that.
I'm gonna grab Face Slicer. Wind up. And I'm just gonna boom.
Okay, I am no. Seeing Panic do this, Greckles is gonna get way over here
So-
and plug his ears.
So, Greco's, so Panic, you want me to hold the gong when you do this, right?
Yes.
Okay, will do. Borky's holding it up.
Greckles is like ducking covered on the ground with ears plugged.
Do you guys want to take the gong with you?
Yes.
Okay.
Panic, if there's ever been a moment when we put it in a bag, it's this moment right now. You know what you could do is, you could do your song, and at the end, I can hit the gong and be like, the music has ended. You may now pay money while Panic returns to his room for sex.
Whoa, steady on.
Or we could use it to punctuate slam poetry.
Exactly. That's exactly it. Is that like suplexing, but it's doing poetry at the same time?
Can I get a
Black-
testimony from the man and the woman who were tied up?
Please cut to them. Please cut to them.
They're like comforting each other. They're husband and wife, Lorraine and Sheldon. Sheldon has a monocle and he's wearing kind of a nice like suit vest, sort of pinstripe suit vest, and very nice pants. Not really much of a farmer's attire, but given it's a winery, he probably sells stuff. The wife is very much in worker's attire, and they are just kind of like catching their breath and like watching the insanity as like the orc and the tiefling are playing on a gong, and the Kenku's walking away going la 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 la, and then there's just Digsby, there's dirt coming out of a giant hole.
Sometimes a little hand's coming up and carrying some dirt out because the hole's too deep for me to fling it.
A real motley crew we got here.
Sir, madam, I realize this situation was stressful for you, but are you okay right now?
I think we are. Lorraine, are you okay? And Lorraine's like, I'm fine. Little dizzy, but I'm fine. How are you? I saw you get thrown. I'm fine. Sheldon of the winery. Oh lords, and he steps up and he stands up. I had no idea what would have happened had you not shown up. Gods above. Thank you. And he grabs your hand, he shakes you so firmly, you kind of get pulled up and down because you're kind of small.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Oh, no idea what happened. They just came out of the woods. We don't go in there, God forbid. What was your name? I'm so sorry.
My name is Task. We are adventurers of the Sweet Dragon from Alabasta.
I apologize. How old are you? You're very small dragonborn.
I'm a kobold. I'm actually 23 summers old.
Oh, kobold. Oh, I've heard of them. Yes. Yes. No. We were just tending to the fields, and these giants came, and we tried to run. They caught us. As you could obviously tell. God.
Is this the first time you've ever been attacked by these giants?
We've seen a couple come through. Most of the time, they just take a couple chickens and go, but not this many at once. I don't know. They might be migrating. He kind of shrugs and turns to his wife, and she just kind of shrugs, like, I don't know.
Greckles would be coming over at this point, and just quickly tap Task on the shoulder.
They said more would be coming back. What should we do?
This is troubling. Sir, madam, I know this might sound a little difficult considering that this is your family business, but this place will not be safe for you. The three creatures said that more will be coming. I think it'd be best if you left the city, if you left this place and find somewhere else to hide.
Oh, gods above, can we do anything with the liquor in the we've got ancient liquor in there? And the wife goes, we could load it up.
We've got Borky.
First, take our wine with us. No disrespect. The wagon's a bit messed. Do any of you know how to fix a wagon?
I have proficiency in vehicles. Does that help any?
I'll let you actually apply that to
Cool.
fixing a wagon.
That's awesome.
There's plenty of spare parts. There's also a shed. If you guys, as a collective, want to work together to Digby, you're still digging a hole. As Digsby is like pushing the bodies into the hole.
Yeah, I've got like a 15 by 15 by 15 hole going here.
Yeah, you start just rolling pieces of giant. You start hacking up pieces that don't fit and just roll it into the hole.
At some point, Armsby would crawl up with a rope attached to him, just tap one of you on the leg. Help!
Oh, all right, Borky, get him out. I'm not strong enough to lift that up.
Okay,
Give us the liquor. Give us the liquor.
we have a bag of holding. Would that do anything for you?
If you give us the bag of holding, but
No.
Exactly.
You don't want this one.
Yeah.
You know, Task. It's actually a good idea to bury those giants. When those others come back, they may just leave. They may not destroy the farm.
Do you, sir or madam, do you have some way of communication, like a messaging post or something that can take a message fast?
Oh, there's a messenger who visits every week, but he came a couple days ago, so not really, I'm afraid.
Damn it. Wait a minute. Wait a second. I think I have something for...
I think you took it, yeah.
Yeah, animal messenger. I have it.
Told you would use it. I told
Fuck
you
yeah!
would use it. All right.
Fine. I gotta find me a small or tiny animal.
Okay.
Quick call to the woods.
Wait, the crows. The crows.
Yeah, there's crows. There's crows currently feeding on what, as Digsby is dragging an arm of a giant, there's a crow that lands, kind of grabs a piece and flies off onto a fence post.
Just for clarification, the Greckles did throw that my javelin at me, right? So I have my javelin.
No, it's still in the soup pot. It's now cool though, so you can search for it.
I feel like as I was pulling giant bits out of there, I might have found it.
Thank you.
Borky bags it.
Yeah, you give
Borky
it.
bags it.
Also, out of curiosity, while I was digging, did I find any buried trinkets or anything?
Let me roll for that.
Awesome.
No, I'm
Character
afraid
development.
not. You find a nice rock. You find a pretty rock.
He's
It's
pretty.
like shiny quartz. It's very nice.
I pocket it.
Nice. It's worth
Shiny
maybe
quartz.
a couple silver. All right, animal messenger. You find one of the crows.
Yep. You watch his task's eye flashes blue, and he like points over at the crow, and somehow like connects with it, and summons the crow to land on his arm.
Wow, 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 wow. I'm rich. Sorry.
Whoa.
This is a special moment. You. Song is ridiculous. The crow drops the piece of meat from its mouth and slowly nods, and flies off. Who do you direct it to?
I direct the crow to find Doros.
Okay. Doros is just your go-to guy now. Okay.
No, I'm gonna tell Doros. I'm gonna have the message be that Doros, this is Task sending you a message. There are 2 villagers coming who are attacked by giants to the gates. Please meet them outside.
Okay, perfect. The crow flies off with that. I want everybody who's helping with the cart, I want you to roll vehicle check, Task with advantage, because it's not moving. Greckles, if you want to assist him, I would roll a...
Yeah, what the heck would this be?
Wisdom. I'll say wisdom.
Just raw wisdom?
And then I'm going to have Lorraine and Sheldon help while...
25!
20!
Wow. You guys are like a NASCAR crew. You guys, like, Greckles, you run and grab. Yeah, you run and grab the wheel. You slap it on there. It's a bit crushed on the side. And then as that happens, you guys fix up the wagon. Lorraine goes and she grabs an oxen from their farm. Just kind of a beast of burden that they use to plow the fields. And they hitch it to the cart, and you watch as Sheldon just begins to unload crate upon crate of wine. Mostly very good wine, with like wax seals from like almost 1,000 years ago, some of them. And they just start stacking it all on there. There's elven wine, dwarven wine for some reason, gnomish wine, blueberry wine, all kinds of wine. And they hitch up the wagon, and as they go to leave, they hand you 2 bottles of wine.
Ooh, thank you. Sorry.
One is a stout, fat bottle of liquor. Appears to be some sort of whiskey-esque kind of alcohol. Roll knowledge history for that one.
To who is that? Everyone?
Let's say Greckles did it. No idea what make it is. It looks like a general wine. And then the other bottle has this Kraken like script like carved into the glass. This Kraken coming up, and as his tentacles go up to the bottle, it becomes like this textured wax that has it sealed. Whoever else wants to roll a history can. Just one.
Have you actually had that liquor?
Me? No.
No, that's a real thing.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah.
it's Kraken
What?
Run.
It's like
Whoops.
Captain Morgan.
Did we ever have that in the house, Curtis? Or
Which one was it again?
Kraken Run.
Kraken rum? Oh yeah, I think you've even tried Kraken. I was like, come on, I
Have
didn't
I?
try it. You were like, no, I don't want to. You tried one sip. You're like, I didn't like it.
shut up! Don't
It's,
throw me under the bus.
it's like black licorice liquor.
It is a drow wine made by
Oh.
pirates. Is the kind of the history to it. It was made by drow pirates, who gave up their life of thievery and opened a winery. There you go.
Dang.
They work off of what used to be their base, and now they make liquor. It's a very nice bottle of wine, probably worth about 200 gold pieces.
Hot damn.
The other one, you have no idea what it is. It's just a stout bottle. There's no even the name on it, no picture or anything.
Ooh,
Nothing but
mystery
it's
liquid.
mystery
I-
liquor.
I turn to Sheldon and I tell him, "Go to Alavast. Stay at the gates. There will be a Goliath to meet you. His name is.
You
He
cut
will
out.
take care of you."
Cut out, dude.
Yeah, you
Fucking
cut out
God
there.
Damn it! Hold on.
His name is Daryl.
All right. So how much did you miss?
Just the
his
name.
His name is
His name is Doros.
Doros. Okay, we can do that. Thank you again. Nothing really in the house much worth, and we asked you do not touch our papers if you wouldn't mind. Our
We-
ledgers and things are our business.
We assure you, we are not thieves. We will not abscond with anything in your house.
Certainly, and if you're heading westward, best of luck.
Are there
He-
what else? What before you leave? Do you have any wisdom to share with us going into these woods?
Roll a persuasion check.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh wait, that's perception.
Persuasion.
16.
Okay. What would he tell you? What would he know? Sorry, I just gotta look here. What would he know? Oh, actually, he would know that. Danger, I don't really know. I don't go out very much, as you can probably tell. I'm not as much of an adventuring type like you sorts. Though there was a little fellow who came through here and went that way, never came back. I have no idea. I have no idea. He turns to his wife and she shrugs. Like, I have no idea what it was. To be perfectly honest, it was made out of metal and wood and talked, and it's very bizarre. I have no idea what that was.
Tash's ears snap up at that. Ah,
Mhm.
I see. Thank you for that information. That's actually very beneficial.
Sorry, we don't know any much else about anything dangerous. A little thing came through, honestly terrified us, so we locked it out of the house. Yes.
Oh, very well.
We
just-
should be on our way. We're going to drive around Ginter's Folly. So
Yes,
we
make
take
haste
notes.
and stay safe.
They snap the reins, and the beast of burden moves on forward, and you hear the rattling of the bottles clinking together as Digsby, with the back of your shovel, you just pat down your hole. Done.
I kneel down and hold on a second here. Hold up my bloop. I cast ceremony. A
Okay.
funeral rite.
You're gonna cast a funeral rite. So the giants can't become undead.
Oh.
Because that's
Next
what
7
we.
days.
Because that's what we need right now is them
Near-
to come back
near-
and be undead.
Near Ginter's Folly, that's actually a super cool idea.
That's not a bad idea, yeah. Yeah, you touch the bodies, you do the like as you're burying them, you do the rite. You do a prayer to Hoketh, you kind of burn some incense from your priest pack, and you feel a peace. The souls, the eruptious souls of the giants, set to rest.
May you rest better in death than you did in life.
This was a hell of a hole.
It was a very big hole. Good job.
Good hole.
Gentlemen, the folks actually gave me some rather interesting information. While I was out shopping, I actually came across a rumor about a strange creature, sort of like big guy in front of our house. He's been wandering out in the woods. If we could somehow find him and question what his motives are or what he's doing, there might be a reward for us.
I might be
Sounds
able to
good.
help with that, actually. As I say, as I'm trying to shove the gong in Porky's fanny pack.
Yeah, it's like
It's just, it's like,
so
it's,
huge.
oh, this is stretching the fabric. It's got to be stretching the fabric.
You are. I will say, I don't know how it's possible you managed to get it in there. I'll be nice.
Ooh.
Ah,
Beautiful. What I'm
Panic fucking
thinking,
grim tongue, baby.
oh, it's great. Another idea I had for this thing, now that it's in the bag, is I can hit it after my good morning roll.
Borky.
I think we'll keep it on the
Yup.
stage.
Yeah, that's I'm with Panic on this one. Let's make it a nice centerpiece. You can ring it if you want, but let's keep it to that.
But Digsby,
Oh.
it was great fighting with you.
Borky holds out his hand.
Could also
Oh,
serve
thanks.
as an alarm. as well.
Oh, thanks. Hansby just kind of like crawls over to you.
Oh, it's weird.
Is it crawling up me? Is it crawling
Yeah,
up
it's
Borky?
like trying to crawl up your leg like an excitable dog.
I mean, I'm assuming you like which arm did you put out?
Borky's right arm.
Yep, Hansby is out there with you.
Yeah, it crawls up onto your shoulder and gently touches your face.
It's just, oh my god.
And I try
my god.
to try to shake my hand with my left hand.
It's just, okay, we'll shake with the left hand.
Borky just shakes with his other hand while the thing's just
Yeah, it like falls off of your shoulder and skitters back and reattaches itself.
That's,
to
I retighten the strap that's holding him on there. There you go. Stop running around like that.
As you guys are kind of around, I would like Greckles. I'd like you to roll an investigation check again for me, real fast.
Oh, it's 11.
You see a light going into the woods, not out the woods. You see a set of tracks of what looks like cart tracks, 2 wheels.
Going into the woods.
Going into the woods, yeah. Just barely. There's a lot of grass growing over it.
Guys, if we're done here, we need to move. I see something in the distance.
What'd you
A,
find?
a light, a set of tracks.
I wonder if they need any holes dug.
they
That's
might.
actually-
Let's go ask him.
Wait, before we no, Tash holds up his hand. Wait,
Okay.
pulls out the compass.
It's going in that direction. Clink, 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 clink. It's like clinking up against the brass ring.
All
as it
right,
points forward.
no harm in checking it out. It's on the way.
Let's
All right,
go
you
for-
guys, as the sun begins to go down, you guys enter the woods. The foliage now thick and fresh. You move forward through, kind of pushing past. Would you guys like to continue a little bit longer? Or would you like to
Sure.
Sure.
Like to
Yeah,
continue
I'm
on?
down
Okay.
with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys,
No, go ahead. Sorry.
We have a natural ending point coming up here, I'm guessing.
something like that. You
Yeah,
guys
okay.
push forward. You guys push on forward. The foliage is thick. You kind of have to take your axe and kind of chop down some of it. There's ferns. A lot of trees now are changed colors. A lot of them are dropping leaves. A lot of compost on the ground. It's a little slick. And you move forward, and eventually you see a small glow in the distance up ahead. You guys walk for about an hour, probably about 2 hours almost, until you see a warm glow in the distance. It's about maybe 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at this point.
Let me go hop in a bush as we advance on.
Okay, roll.
So 16.
You immediately begin to swim through the bush and just kind of move your way from
Spitting,
tree to
spitting,
tree.
spitting out leaves.
Yeah,
Backstroking through the bushes.
yeah. And I will say you get close enough, you can roll a perception check as the rest of your companions kind of stay
Sweet.
back.
There's that P. Damn it, 7. I'm rolling so low tonight.
You can see a fire. You can't see anything else, but you see a fire. At this point, the rest of your companions kind of catch up to you. You guys all crouch down.
Hey,
Guys. They've set up camp, so let's not startle them, but let's see who they are first.
I have an idea. Would you like to hear it, you guys? You know,
What's your idea, Borky?
Is
you
it
know-
we should dig a hole?
maybe we'll save the hole for later. But
Okay.
what I'm thinking is we have him dig a hole. Okay.
Okay.
Have
I
him
like
dig a-
this plan. I like
okay,
this plan.
Okay, I figured you would, Dixby. now we have him dig a hole very quiet. Can you dig a quiet hole?
The
Borky,
holes
where
don't
you-
talk, so
Just shh. I have an idea. Shh, Greckles. Let me do my orc idea. Okay. So what I want you. Here's what we're doing. Okay. Can you dig a quiet hole?
well, the holes don't talk, so yeah.
fucking.
Love him so much.
Perfect. What we do is we set up human right behind the hole, and then you do that throw voice thing you were trying to do, and be like, "Hello, I am human." And if they're nice, they'll say, "Hello, we are also human." And if they're bad, they'll charge at him and fall into the hole.
I have a bear trap.
Okay.
Can we put that in the hole?
Yes.
Before we start committing murder or assault.
I was about to say, is this necessary? They might.
No, it's really not. Oh. Panic, how about you go have a look? You see good in the dark too. Task, you as well.
Yeah.
We're calling this
walk forward.
If you panic, I understand this is putting you in the line of danger, but since you are the more charismatic one of us, I'll remain hidden while you go forward.
Are you going into the camp?
Yeah.
Okay. You just push the bushes aside and you step into the camp. You see a
I'm
log.
going to play a jaunty little tune as I'm walking forward.
And I'm gonna remain hidden with a 13.
I need you to roll a performance check for me.
Okay.
14.
14.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, no!
no!
I don't know what you play. Some sort of something. I don't know. I knew someone who could play that. It was the previous thing.
As a tribute to Digsby, I'll play a little like soft rendition of "Strike the Earth."
All right, nice. As you do that, you see a caravan, a very garish purple caravan, and you see kind of a fire, and there's no one there. And as you do that, from out of the caravan comes a bunch of those white cards that you found when you fought the Boggles.
Yeah.
They start to just fly out of the caravan window. Like some of them knock up against the glass and begin to spin out. They begin to twirl around you as you play this song, and they glow with an ethereal whiteness to them until you hear a clunk and the door is kicked open, and you see the fortune teller from the festival.
What does he look like? What does he look like?
Can in his hand. Here, I'll show you what he looks like again for those of you who didn't see him. This is what he looks like. He's got a mask on too. He's still got the mask on.
He's a fancy boy.
I point at him and say, "You."
You, I think. Who are you?
Hello. We met at the Alavast Fall Festival.
Oh God! I told you no refunds. Oh, look
We're
what
not
you've done to
here.
my cards.
Here for refunds. We saw fire. Figured we'd investigate.
He starts to collect the cards, like 52 pickup, and just starts to stack them.
Panic leans back to the forest. It's okay, guys.
Task will come out.
Okay, you guys poke out of the-
Digsby stops digging the hole and walks forward.
Aw. You stop digging, and as you do, like an opossum walks, falls into the hole.
I'm sorry. I help him out. Here you go.
You have the little opossum out. It's got some babies on its back. And it's just walking.
I gotta ask a question about this fortune teller. What, like, I'm looking at him right now. Does he has limbs? Does he have?
Yeah, he has lips. He has arms, legs.
His hands are put together in the illustration.
Yeah.
Sort of like Ikari.
He's behind a booth. He's not a potato.
Yeah, no, he's got legs. He's just got this very bizarre mask. It's very like dome-like in a weird way.
Now I wish he was a limbless gnome, kind of just like potatoing on top.
I know. I feel like I thought it was that, and now I can't see it as anything else but that. And it's just.
Now that we've got a better look at him, can I try to discern what kind of creature he is?
Sure. Roll. Ooh, I don't even know. Nature or Arcana, your choice, I guess. I don't really know.
I'll roll Arcana. That's my higher stat.
Okay, fair enough.
That is a 21.
He is some sort of pasty white human. Can't really tell how old he is. The mask obviously takes it away. His hair is very weirdly almost animal-like, not really human-like. It's very thick and coarse. And he finally picks up all the cards and he stacks on the deck and he sees everybody emerge. He goes, once again, no refunds.
We're not here for refunds, I told you.
Okay, well, good.
We just
He
happened to
stacks
come
the
across
deck.
you.
Money.
What are you doing out here?
Camping.
Need any holes, God?
Oh, you dig holes.
Hello, my name's Digsby. He's short for Digsbert.
What luck I have. Yes, if you could dig me a hole, a very small hole, perhaps my size. I'm not going to die, but my size would be...
We all do
most
eventually.
adequate. Oh, that's dark.
Hey,
Shit.
Monty.
Mm-hmm.
But before he picked everything up, I actually want to sleight of hand one of the cards.
Okay. Go ahead.
Oh, that's a nat 1.
You go like slowly to grab one of the cards that he missed, and he's like, his head is turned. He goes, "I wouldn't do that if I were you."
Greckles just does the quick shifty eyes back and forth.
I'm just picking it up for you.
Roll a deception check.
that one! Yes!
He snaps his finger, and the card flies into his hand, and he adds it to his deck. And he goes, "After the fortune that you received from me, I would be hesitant to lie."
So you do remember us.
Yeah. He like walks over to the fire and throws a log on it.
Do you
Digby,
remember all your
Digby got the
cards?
go ahead to dig a hole, so he's.
Oh yeah, you're digging. You're having a field day.
Wow, he's digging that real fast.
Oh man, today's great.
I get to dig so many holes. I like these new friends.
The fortune teller sits cross-legged in front of the fire, and he sets the cards into what appears to be like a wooden oak deck box, and he just slots them in and closes it. And he tucks it into the front pocket of his suit, quote unquote. And he turns and he goes, "Yes, I do remember you now. And I said no refunds."
We don't want
Like
a
we-
refund, but you say it
Don't
so
want
much. You say it so much. I feel like I need to challenge you sometimes.
That's fair. That's fair. So what are you doing here?
What? I mean, I feel like we're adventuring. What are you doing out here?
I'm going home.
Where's home?
Far from here.
Oh, me too.
Me too.
Taking the hole.
Me 3.
Okay, so now how do we dance around this without giving away too much information? Well, we heard that there's some interesting things up north, undiscovered things. Do you happen to know anything about that?
He kind of flips the box open and closed inside of his jacket suit pocket. Friend, and he refers to you, Digsby. That's enough. That's as big as the hole needs to be.
Okay. I crawl out.
Okay. He walks over. He kind of ignores you. He walks into his caravan. He goes clunk, clunk, clunk up the stairs. Disappears for a while inside of his caravan, leaving you guys outside with the fire.
While he's
What a
in
nice
there,
fella.
I'm going to ritual cast detect magic on like this whole campsite.
He is oozing enchantment magic.
Oh, I was afraid of that.
He himself is oozing illusion magic, and his entire caravan is just riddled with enchantment magic. And he
Can I-
comes back out. Oh, sorry? Yeah.
Can I discern if it's like fey or like arcane?
Does it let you?
I remember back in the old editions, you could roll an Arcana check to identify the type of magic.
I click the spell and let's see what it lets you do.
Fuck! I forgot to change the description. Hang on, let me grit. Detect magic. Sorry for the.
Oh, it didn't.
Austin.
Counterspell!
Ruh-roh.
Wait, did I roll counter?
It's like dividing by It's like dividing by 0. The entire caravan
For the
becomes
duration,
undone.
for the duration, you can sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura of any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic. You can also learn its school of magic, if any.
Okay, so enchantment and illusion is what you learned. You do see it like an aura around the caravan. Nothing else outside the camp though. And as he comes walking out with the gold, he comes walking out with like a giant like sack of gold, like a potato sack of gold.
Oh.
It's huge, and he walks over to Digby's hole, and he just chucks it into the hole. And he turns to you, Digsby, and he goes, "Could you cover that for me?"
Oh, certainly. Thank you. I start burying.
Yeah, you start burying it. It's a giant sack of gold. And he buries it, and he turns to you and he says, "I would lighten your load as I have. That is my advice to you.
What do you mean?
Beyond that,
What do you mean?
I'm a fortune teller. I'm going to be cryptic.
Oh.
Lighten your load as I have, and you will be safe."
Are you?
I
Are you telling us there's bandits or something? I don't know.
Good night. And he walks up to the caravan, throws open the door. Sleep well.
Good night.
Closes the
Good
door.
night.
And you Digsby, you pat.
Ah, another job well done. This has been quite the day.
So he said,
Could
like,
I agree. You've dug a lot of holes.
good job, Digsby.
Thank you.
Money.
Mhm.
Could I insight what he said to possibly get any double entendre from?
Go ahead.
That's a 15.
I will too.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, okay.
I
so
rolled well.
I'd actually like to think on if there are any creatures that are known as well bandits.
Borky's just like seeing 2 wires cross in his brain. Nat 20! Yes! Yes! Oh!
Out of the cosmos, a monocle appears on Borky's eye.
Brain blast!
Alvin, the god of intelligence, touches him that night, across your head and your brain. Greckles, you're like, I guess, do we dump our stuff? Panic, you're like, I don't care. I don't think we should do anything. Borky, with a stroke of brilliance, you think we should bury our gold.
Let's bury our gold.
Why?
I mean, this guy just
I
buried.
like this idea. I just want to throw that out there.
No, let me hold on. Allow me to think about it. This man here, like, no panic. How magical is he?
Very.
Okay, this guy, he knows more than he's letting on. I think it's pretty obvious, right? If he's burying his gold, there's a reason. Meaning, why he's going with it, it's not safe. Not because someone might take it, because someone might come for it. And then you, as much as I like a fight, I think it's safer to bury our gold right now. Now, I left my gold back at home, because I knew we was going out, and I had the foresight. But if any of you's got gold, or any kind of gems or rarities, let's bury a hole. Remember where it is. I leave something for it, and we come back for it on our way back. Otherwise, we might be walking into something that we don't want to deal with. And he just gave us a hell of a hint, and he didn't need to.
Well, Digsby's already digging.
Thank you, Digsby is proactive.
What he also could be doing, and I've seen this before, is he's going to leave his gold here. We're going to leave our gold here. Going to wait until we're gone. Then he's going to dig up both of our golds and leave.
Well, why don't we follow him if he's going the same direction we is?
Because what if the compass veers off that direction?
Can we go back and get our gold? I'm like, am I crazy here?
Well, this is a good reason why I only brought with me 250 out of my 700 gold.
We shouldn't have any of it.
I brought all my gold.
Oh, well, you're not anymore. You're putting in a fucking hole, is what you're doing, Paddy.
Listen, as a bard,
Yes.
there are 2 things that are most important to me in
Okay.
this world.
Yeah.
My guitar and my money.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now. I feel like something spoke to me in my head, and it wasn't Gripples, because he's always like, kill them all, they'll never be able to find out in the woods. I just ignore that. But what this was more like, drop the gold, come back for it. It was a straightforward message, and he had a voice that sounded just amazing. It was so smooth. It was like the greatest kind of whiskey, but like a voice.
Borky,
What?
look me in the eye and say that. I'm gonna insight check him. Do you want to say anything special?
Insight check me, see if I'm believe.
Oh, that's 11.
I am serious right now. You should trust me on this.
Okay, Borky. Okay. I will bury my gold.
How much gold are you burying?
1,799 gold pieces.
If it disappears, tell you what, I'll have a
If
bet.
it
No. Let's
disappears,
have a bet right now, then, Panic. If we come back and it's gone, I will give you all your money back from my money I left back in the Sweet Dragon. If it's still here, you give me 500 gold.
I was just gonna bury my gold, so I'm not a part of this Greckles way over.
I'm putting my 250 down.
As you guys throw down your money, Digsby, you get sprinkled with money.
Make it rain.
You're making it hail, actually.
Oh my god, someone please make a gif of like all of us throwing our gold on Dixie and he's just dancing.
Digging, please.
Tell you what. Instead of me giving you 500 gold,
I like that, though. I like that part of it.
what if I write a song
Okay.
just for you?
Whoa. All right, that'll do. A panic
Great.
Grimtongue original. I could sell it for so much more in the future when you become
Be a hit
famous.
single.
It will be. I'm also a hit single because I'm single.
Yes.
Moving on.
All right, Digsby finishes digging his hole, climbs out of the golden shout. That's coming out wrong.
Oh dear.
Whoa, no.
Uh-oh.
And he tosses his 5 gold, like the 5 gold he's got on him in there. There you go. Bye, guys.
So everybody you drop your gold in there?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Digsby, you bury it up.
Hip, hip, doo, doo. I even add a layer of gravel at one point so that
Oh,
wild
nice.
animals won't get to it.
Hey, Monty. Here's something. I'm taking out my map and beginning the cartographer's tools and starting to make a map.
Okay. I actually might have something fun planned for that.
Ooh.
So we'll first part of the adventure, you've gotten to the vineyard. You guys settle down for the night?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Song of rest and stuff like that.
All right, you guys heal up.
Mhm.
I will say you fully heal. And assumedly, you guys keep a watch.
Yeah.
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 I need 4 people on watch.
I will take the darkest part of the night since I have the highest dark vision.
Okay, so you'll be
I'll-
third.
I'll take the early morning, and I am putting those goggles back on since I have that free slot.
Borky
you
will
have it.
Borky will take the first watch,
I'll take second watch then.
and that means
Dizzy gets to sleep.
he dug
Okay.
a lot. He dug a lot of holes. He
The,
deserves
the
some
boy
rest.
deserves some sleep after all those holes.
It
was
was
a
hot days,
Are you sure? Okay. Digsby just usually sleeps wherever he is. He doesn't usually keep watch.
Does he?
Not used to-
Does he suck
right
into
to
his
his
turtle
turtle.
shell?
Oh yeah, he slinks all the way into his shell.
Oh,
He's great. I say we keep him.
What does his arm do?
his arm
It
goes,
goes in
as
the
well.
shell.
Yeah,
Okay.
It goes in as well.
It comes out.
That's not creepy at all.
It comes out. It comes out occasionally and just eats bugs. I don't know. Like.
Oh, it's like a
I just
fucking
imagine-
trapdoor
look.
spider.
Look, sometimes it'll crawl around and Digsby has to find it in the morning, but
It's all good.
I just imagine he's like, "Come here," and it just right into his shell.
Oh.
Ugh. Borky, I want you to roll a perception check for your watch.
All right, perception. I'm gonna perceive like everything. 13.
13. I want you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
No,
What?
no. What? A wisdom saving throw.
Son of a bitch.
12.
12. Okay. Okay. As you're doing your watch, you're kind of spanning out in the forest. At one point, you blink, and as you blink, the cart disappears.
What?
The fortune
Oh.
teller's caravan just blinks out of existence.
Borky stays very still and just reaches out to Panic's face and just starts smacking it.
Stop it! Stop it!
The cart's gone.
The panic blinks awake. It's just like
You.
I look out and I look for the cart.
It's gone.
It was there. I was like looking at it. It was like, oh, it's a neat cart. Maybe type up until we should have like a food cart. And then I blinked because some smoke got my eyes. And it wasn't there.
I cast thaumaturgy on the ground where our gold is buried to see if I hear any jingling.
You like make a
I make a
rumble?
little earthquake. Yeah.
You hear jingling.
Okay.
The cart's gone now. It was here, but now it's not. What? What?
I thaumaturgy the ground where the fortune teller's gold is.
You hear jingling.
Don't do it.
Don't.
We don't know who.
No.
Just-
I want.
Borky wakes up Task real fast.
Task.
No,
Task.
no, there's not necessary. Okay,
Task
that's what's
pulls
kind
out
of
his
funny.
knife and like fucking puts it to Porky.
Okay, there's no cart. The cart left. I blinked and it was gone.
Borky turns.
Apparently, he blinked and it was gone.
It was there and then it wasn't. Horson, let me get on. Let me get up Greckles.
I'm
On the beak.
It's gone.
Borky, I swear.
Look, the cart's gone.
I'm gonna ritual cast detect magic again.
No magic.
Yep, he's gone.
Notably, there's no animal pulling that cart.
Magic.
Strange, funny guy.
Is there anything else?
The cart's gone, Greckles. That's a serious predicament. It's magic's involved, you know?
Borky,
What?
I want you to think back to all the things that we went through.
Okay.
Now
No.
just relax.
No,
When your shift's up, get some sleep. You'll be fine in the morning.
that is magic afoot. I'm good. Damn it, y'all going back to bed. Is everyone just going back to bed right now?
Yep.
Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
Borky, we're going into unknown territory that's filled with magical artifacts. What do you think is going to happen? We don't know. That's the reason.
well, we just walk in and I find a magic axe that becomes my best friend. Any kind of situation could happen.
It's wishful thinking.
Okay, well look, is our gold still there?
Yes, Trannik, is it still there? I believe it is.
Task will roll survival
For what?
to dig it up and see where the gold, if the gold's still there.
I'm
I
sleeping
mean-
above it, just so you know.
Got
As
to
we hear
leave
the
the
sound-
gold there. I cannot be
As you
insistent.
hear the sound of digging, your eyes just snap open.
Oh, hey, are we digging holes?
Just
morning.
good morning. Just as a precautionary measure, yes, dig a quick hole and you can go back to sleep.
I'll dig more than that, but okay.
I start digging wherever I'm told
Alright.
to.
You dig both spots, I'm assuming.
Yeah,
I
both
love-
spots.
Everything's there.
Hey, look, it's that thing was what we buried.
All right.
Okay,
I'm
everything's
going back to
full here.
bed.
All right,
Yeah.
Digsby, you can cover them back up. We just wanted to make sure it was all there.
Okay, no more holes?
No more holes. Just cover them up and you can go back to
Aw.
sleep.
Okay,
Don't worry, there will be holes in your dreams.
yeah.
And I'm sure there's gonna be plenty more holes on the road.
So everyone's just asleep and Borky's just sitting there paranoid.
Fuck.
And-
Digsby taps down the dirt again, just sucks back into his shell and sleeps over the holes.
And that is where we will end the session for today.
Thanks,
There you go.
Borky
Austin.
par-
Have you?
Thank
you
you,
Austin.
Austin.
Stop recording.
Hi, Austin.
Stopping now.
And which episode is this on
Stopping
YouTube?
now.
39.
38.
38.
Welcome,
Okay, I have an idea. I have some ideas for this episode title. Okay. Hello, my name is Bigsby. Sorry, my name is Digsby.
It's short for Digsby.
I can't. We don't have room for that.
Okay.
I just. It's.
How do you title these? Usually?
Unexpectables episode. This would be 38.
Unexpectables underscore your name underscore the number, which will be 39. 38. I'm sorry, 38.
38.
Probate 1,000 bits. What kind of turtle is Digsby? He's got to know.
He's
Actually,
a box turtle.
Can you throw up the amazing Citric King art of
Absolutely.
Digsby,
That will
please?
be posted to the Wikia once we have the Wikia up with his article. There he is.
There he is.
And there's Ormsby.
And then there's Arms. I love his face. He looks just so zen.
The episode Digsby, short for Digsbert. You know what? I like that name, actually. Digsby, short for Digsbert. Okay, do we like that
He's
one?
gonna look just like, what?
Oh, I hope. Oh, this was good. The Giants were really fun. Scary,
Yeah.
but fun. Oh, boy.
Yeah,
This
that was
is-
a little terrifying.
Nick, I love your character so much, dude. Thank you so
I'm
much.
glad. I've been working on him for a while.
Is
I wanted
Lanny,
to make somebody that was like the complete opposite of Wake.
is Lanny on this arc? Yes, Lanny will be joining us for this quest.
As long as he doesn't die.
Don't die,
Wow. Monkey, it always goes back to
Dude,
death with
dude,
it doesn't
he can't die. Who's gonna dig the hole for him?
It's-
know.
If he dies at the end happily with a smile on his face, we all have to dig the hole together,
Yeah.
guys. That's the way it
Oh,
works.
fuck.
He'll die.
I feel like if Digsby's like on his last breath, he will dig his own hole.
Probate,
Oh,
probate with 1,000 bits. Title suggestion: Can you dig it? Ooh, that's a good alternative.
Oh, that's
Oh,
good.
that's also good. That's
That can
also
you
good.
dig it or Digsby? It's short for Digspurt. Dark Fulgent 500 bits. Episode title I've seen in chat. Can you dig it? Yeah, can you dig it? Everyone's can you dig it?
Can you dig it, sucker?
Can
you
dig it.
I'm hearing that in stereo right now. Volvagnos with 2,000 bits. Thank you so much, Volvagnos. Can you dig it, chat? Can you dig it?
I need to export this.
Where should I send
The
this?
nutcase has some
We will post the link you send it to in the chat.
Okey-dokey.
Can one
We'll
of
do
you
it
post
after.
Alrighty, chat. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Unexpectables. This was a lot of fun. Nick, thank you so much for joining us for this adventure. Helix, yeah, my vote is Holy Night. Ooh, might have to save that one for later, but thank you so much, Helix.
No problem.
Chat was in love with your character. Your character went over really goddamn well, dude. It's so
Chad
great.
isn't the only one.
This
Oh
was
my
actually
God.
accidental timing for me to be on the Unexpectables. Exactly.
Yeah, no, we have a nice exchange. We have a nice group. We have a nice D&D exchange program going on right now.
Yeah, it's interesting because the timing of this actually matched up almost completely perfectly. Like me being on the Natural Wonders, and then the day later you coming on the Unexpectables.
I will say this, and this is not like bad at all, but originally it was supposed to be next week that last week, sorry, that you guys were gonna meet up with this character, because depending on what you guys did, it depend. Like whenever you guys started this quest, or whenever you started any quest line, was when Digsby was gonna show up. So he's supposed to be on last week, but then you guys did the Mel thing, which is fine. So then it was pushed up to this week, which is a funny coincidence. Yeah.
So, alrighty, guys. So we're gonna do some quick pluggings. Nick, since you're our guest star, you get to go first.
Ooh la la! Hello everybody, I'm Lanny Pator. You can find me over on youtube.com/Lanny Pator, on Twitter as Lanny Pator, and twitch.tv/Lanny Pator. You can also find me every Tuesday on the Natural Wonders over on twitch.tv/Stream4Star, along with Zito.
Hello, I'm the DM for that.
Yep.
That's what I got.
Boy, are you! All right, Snake, take us away.
You can find me on Twitter at Senile Snake, and you can find me on Twitch at Senile Snake with a 3 instead of an E at the end. For now.
Chris Zito, take us away.
Hello, it is me, the Crisito. Yes, you too can find me on the Natural Wonders on the Team 4-Star on Tuesdays, for I am the GM. And Nick is one of the players there. So
Yeah,
if you
I
would
believe
like,
our archive is up on YouTube right now.
I believe it is as well. Also, you can find me on my own personal stuff at twitch.tv/Zito. Tomorrow will be an art stream, followed by Friday. I don't know if I'm gonna do some Kirby Star Allies or some other miscellaneous indie games, but yeah, that's coming out on midnight, and I'm just like, that's that. I love me some cribbage.
It's good.
Good. And Goomba, where can they find you?
I am the Gaijin Goomba. You can find me here on Twitch. Just look for Gaijin Goomba, one word, no H. Save the H's for literally everything else. You can find me on YouTube, everywhere. Hope to see you around.
And Monty, where can they find you?
You can find me on twitch.tv/MontyGlue, and you can find me on Twitter at MontyGlue.
That's good. And you can find me on Twitter at TalkOut101 and here on Twitch.
Smash that follow button.
Smash that follow button. Hit that subscribe. We have a Tubbs emote, and I want to follow up with this tomorrow night. I will be. You know, every time you hear that
one
nutcase
thing
smiles evilly and just goes,
Yeah,
real fast.
I'm sorry, I just made one mistake. I apologize. Cribbage will not be happening this week. That's next week when it comes out.
Right.
Next Friday.
Argent Lyle, 500 bits. Digsby theme song is Digatana from Lion King. And TTA decoded, 1,000 bits. I don't know the conversion rate but for bits to copper, but hopefully this will pay for some holes to be dug, Digsby. 1,000 bits. Thank you so much. And I'll say this, tomorrow night, I will be continuing on Fred's Space. I will be starting 2 hours later than normal, so I'll be starting at 9 o'clock PST. It'll be late night spoops. So come on over down and see Fred's Space as he adventures through.
We gotta get you on a plane tomorrow.
All right, we do gotta get me on a plane tomorrow.
Sad.
All right, guys. I know it's just 2 days. It was just for everything I needed to take care of. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for coming here to the Unexpectables. And as always, we'll see you Monday at 7 o'clock for the fan art stream. Talk to you later.
Later.
See you guys.
Bye.
And I hit stop